Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Z. Birdside. With me, as always, the boys are in the building. I got my main man, Angry John. I got my main man, Anthony, 9.5-toe Sciulli. And then I got my main man, my co-host, also known as Moneyline Welsh.
The main man.
The main man.
Two mains.
John, you haven't seen too angry lately.
I'm fine. I don't know what he's talking about.
You don't see him between 7:33. Dude, John, after 8:40, is the best human being in the world. But from 7:33 to 8:40, I stayed clear. Like, I don't want no smoke.
Z-Bird like flew in the lot the other day, almost hit me. Then he left the truck running. I'm like, what? Are you leaving? He's your truck's still on. He's oh. He gave me that crazy look.
Just a little grumpy guy in the morning.
But I'm not a morning person.
Grumpy Gus.
I'm trying to set everything up. I got a lot on my mind.
I get it, man. Yeah, mornings. Garfield didn't like mornings either.
Do you like morning, Sciulli?
Me, I'm a morning guy, dude. I pop up, I'm ready to go for the day. Boom. Ready to rock and roll.
Dude, this weather got me like.
Oh, this weather will have you ready to commit
Suicide.
suicide. Yeah,
I'm bipolar like the weather, dude.
Yeah, I was like today, like thinking, like we don't have any guns here, do we?
Yeah, dude, my mood went up and down. Like it would start snowing, I wanted to like kill myself. But then the sun came out. I'm like, it's not that bad. But then it started snowing again. I'm like, no, I still want to kill myself.
Yeah.
You like it happened like 7 different times today. Then we're driving out here. It's like a major sleet storm.
Yeah, we got there's a wintry mix going
That's
on.
what I was just
my
gonna
car
say.
was like covered when I left. I was like, dude, what is happening right now?
I haven't seen the sun in a week.
Pittsburgh just spring is the worst. It
Yeah.
always has been. It's like even with if it's not snow, it's
It's
always
like extra
rain.
shit though this
It
year.
is
I feel.
shit.
I seen on the news. It was warmer on Christmas Day and New Year's Eve than it was on Easter.
Dude, it's literally we're the cloudiest place in the United States. People are like, no, it's not Seattle, dude. No, Seattle gets the most precipitation. We're the cloudiest. We
We're
get the
just
least
full of
amount of sun.
gloom.
Yeah.
Thank God for this
Umpton.
podcast. Is so fun.
Right.
It's that
Spice
silver
up
lining.
Spice up the Berg. Funniest podcast in the Berg.
How was Easter? Easter sucks.
Yeah.
How was Easter with the kiddos?
Oh, my kids love it. You know, they're putting out carrots and shit for the
Bunny?
the Easter bunny. And I hate how everything is you got to buy something for every fucking holiday now.
Right. Easter turned into Christmas
Right.
light.
I don't mind buying a couple Barbie dolls and shit, but we're standing there. Rose is like, "Oh, well, what did the Easter bunny?" Or she said, "What did I get?" I just looked at her like, salvation from the Lord. Like I didn't get you shit.
Yeah, I didn't get my.
I didn't get a basket.
I got a little basket.
Did you?
A little
Yeah.
some Reese's
Yeah,
eggs.
she do a couple Kit
You
Kats.
didn't, you
and
didn't get her
Reese's.
nothing.
That's
Yeah,
fucked up.
the girls made her a basket too, so you know, I'm sure they made mine.
Yeah.
She didn't find the Easter egg.
I don't know, just Easter. When you get old, I was never a big Easter guy, but like just ham, man. I can't get excited about the ham. I hate it. It's fucking
I'm the
gross.
only one that likes ham. Apparently, I've been following you on Twitter. There's a lot of ham haters.
Dude,
There is, and people always shoot back at like Thanksgiving, and I'm like, dude, Thanksgiving is so much better than Easter. It's not even close.
I think food-wise, definitely 100%. I didn't eat any Easter food this year. Like, we went over to my aunt's house, and she made eggs. I mean, it was
Eggs?
It was 11 in the morning. She
Oh,
made
you had a nice Easter brunch.
Yeah, well, it was bagels and eggs, and she tried to trick us to move something for
Move
a
a
bagel.
couch.
Yeah, this year it was an armchair, but my cousin literally refused to do it. He was like, "I'm not doing it this year. I threw out my back last time."
Put his foot down.
Cousin Gene was like, "I'm not having it."
I mean, yeah, you can't use holidays just for manual labor.
Yeah,
People are
forced
coming
labor.
over, trying to enjoy themselves. Like, hey,
Right.
rearrange my living room for me real quick.
He said, "You know what? Go on Craigslist or something. See if they'll come over. They'll do all this. They'll move whatever you need." I said, "Dude, he's as cold as ice."
I mean, he got a point.
I mean, an armchair, that's not that heavy, Gene.
No, you
Ah,
haven't seen
Is it a big one?
No,
Yeah.
if it's those old armchairs
With
with
like a
they're
recliner in it?
yeah, with their light in the
Solid steel.
Like a steel frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
one
like
one
a
side's
Buick.
like 45 pounds, the other side's 230.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking Buick. I'm like, dude, Jesus Christ. We
Throw
could
that
scrap
thing
this
out.
thing, get $200.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have to do too much. Sciulli, you were there. Sciulli, you did good. Z-Bird, you did good also. How was the 12 Whiskey Barbecue show?
Oh, it was great. It was pretty fucking solid. We had a real good turnout. It was a lot of fun. I think the people that came enjoyed themselves. But I think we had about 50 people.
Wednesday night, it was a good crowd. A lot of podcast people there.
A lot of
Yeah.
podcast people that I've never like personally met till that night. So that was cool. Like people coming up, and I'm like, okay, you're the guy that messages us all the time. You know what I mean? They were loving it. There was, Yeah, it was a good time. I definitely we'll be doing it again, not for a couple months at least, but like that'll repeat itself again.
Yeah,
For
it's
sure.
a good space for it. It just gets a little distracting when the people are trying to come in. I found myself people watching a lot outside
There's
because it's Carson Street. You know what I
Yeah.
mean, we had a rumor issue.
yeah, there were some rumors during someone's set. There was this girls decide to wear no clothes and try to come in. I mean, that's distracting to some
There
people.
was a few of those.
yeah,
A few of those.
some
Yeah,
people.
you would just hear comedy show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you. And you just hear a dude like, "What do you want me to do?"
I was
You know?
like, go outside, bro. That's what I want you to do.
Yeah, hold
Yeah,
the
handle
fort.
this before they open the door and start
Right.
yelling.
How was this weekend, man? You sent me a cake and you said you didn't get the
I
cake.
passed.
You're passing. Oh, you didn't treat yourself Easter Sunday. You didn't have some
No,
cake.
No, I didn't. I turned on cake twice. I was like, I was showing Jack. I was right in the eye of the devil, and I was in Costco, and the cake was there. It was fucking looking fire. I took a picture and sent it to him. He was like, "Treat yourself." Just like the devil would, like, you know, what I mean? If it was a piece of crap.
Not a good cake sponsor. I didn't sign up to be a cake sponsor.
Right.
If you show me some fire cake, I'm gonna tell you to eat
That
that
looks
cake.
good.
Yeah, right.
Chocolate?
Have it. Nah, it was a
Nah.
nice little carrot cake. It looked
Carrot
good.
cake.
Yep.
It was, and then I
Good
was,
for you. Vegetable cake.
yeah, I
You
was
gotta
like,
be healthy.
Yeah.
I passed on. I was like, dude, no, I didn't get the cake. I had to stiff arm the cake off. But like, you know, I ate like, I realized
What are you doing going over there torturing yourself for? Just to get a little peep at the cakes? Like make sure they're
Yeah.
still
Get a
there?
whiff. Get a nice
Yeah.
smell of it.
Get a
I mean,
little- let that icing hit your nose.
Sometimes you just like to take a look at the menu. You just
I
like to
go,
get a
yeah.
gander. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I'm like, what's going on? over there?
Exercise a little willpower.
Yeah, he
Oh.
sent me
You
that-
don't own me.
Yeah,
He sent me that pig. I was like, oh, he's going through it, man.
I had sweats.
A holiday weekend. I was like, man, get after it.
Yeah, I could have fucked that whole cake up in 3 days easily. No problem. But dude, I stopped eating after 8, and like that's been hard. You know what I mean? And then like I was like, oh, I'm not gonna drink pop. And then fucking Satan put a Mountain Dew in my car today. I just found it on the way over here. I'm like, well, I have to drink this.
Well, yeah, you got to get rid of it.
Right.
I'm a big once you have it, you got to get rid of it guy. So
Yeah.
I mean, I just eat it all as fast as I can. So you're not going to eat after 8.
I don't. I've stuck to it.
You're quitting everything all at once, dude.
What time do you go to bed?
Like 11.
That's a long time not to snack a little bit.
I know it's hard, but like the only thing I allow myself is clementines.
Fair enough.
That's it. The clementines, and I've already lost a couple pounds.
How many clementines are we putting down?
I ate 14 in one day,
Yeah.
but they're fucking so small, dude. You know what I mean? It's like
I knew it was going to be an insane amount, whatever it was.
Well, we went through 2 bags already in for 4 days, and
That's a lot of vitamin C.
Yeah, he's like, you're hammering those. She was like, you ate like all those clementines. I'm like, there's another bag in there. I was like, load up that
the
bag.
halos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Eddie, you know what I mean? You keep making me quit all these things. So, yeah, I'm now just pounding fruit, having the time of my
No
life.
pop, no cake.
No, but I'm all right. I'm happy with that. I don't want to end up getting fat or getting the diabetes.
Diabetes.
Yeah, that's
yeah, we're in
buzzkill.
diabetes zone age for sure.
Yeah.
You had an eventful weekend here,
Yeah.
man. Took a little gander at a sex shop. Treated the
Yeah.
You go there. You didn't go in there on Easter, did you?
No. So yesterday we had.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday we were off work. I went out to North Hills to see what was cracking with Target and Sports Card Junction and see if I get some cards. And I'm coming home and there's an adult store on the right hand side, and I'm like, let me see what's cracking in here. It's like noon, no one in the parking lot. So like you always feel weird. So I like parked the truck weird so they couldn't see the Rosato license.
I was going to ask about that.
That was my first
backed
question.
it in.
Tell me the story yesterday. I was like, you just have that old Rosato too, banging fucking for all McKnight Road to
Yeah,
see.
right.
So I like go in there and like I kind of had an idea what I wanted, and I was like I wanted to get my lady this like body stalking thing, but I like looked around and they had like first thing I seen was they had this porno which grabbed my attention right away. It was they put these porta johns and they like get them together and then they like put them in a parking lot and they cut a hole in it like a glory hole, and then the girl just goes and sits in there all day and dudes just come in and throw money in the thing. Like that's what I got out of the back of it. So,
Wait.
This
a
is a
second.
porn?
Yeah.
you can actually. I didn't buy the porn, but I did go home to like review like Porta John. I'm like, oh my god, this is a real thing.
So is the hole a big hole?
No,
They
it's-
sticking their whole ass and like puss through there?
no, they're just sticking. The dude's sticking his wiener in there.
Oh, and she's blowing it.
Yeah, and the dude puts. I don't know how if it's.
You know
real
how
or
a
fake.
glory hole works, Jack?
Yeah, I do, but like I didn't think.
Yeah, why is what brought the porta potties into play?
Because
That's
you
what
could-
I mean. That's
because
got-
you put 2 porta potties right next to each other, right? and they were doing it out in the public. Like, so you were like a mall.
It's like a mobile glory hole.
Yeah. So like
a Heinz Field glory hole.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Porta potties are gross.
Yeah, but you get a clean one, it ain't that gross.
Right, get a clean one.
These ones were just cleaned. I could tell because like they were they had fresh marker and the date was right. But like I was like, man, this looks pretty nuts. You know, I was like, all right. I was like, I'll check this when I get home because I'm not paying $30 here for this. Then I find like the body stocking thing, which like Larry's gonna post a picture of it. I ended up I bought it. It was like this leopard body stocking. I was like, this is gonna. You know, I mean, this is what I want. I want my lady wearing this. And I go over to the cashier. She's trying to help me. I'm like, I need something for my girlfriend, and she's a little bit smaller than me, and like I need something that can fit her. And she like gives me this weird look, like, oh, okay, yeah. And it takes me over like to where the body stocking's at. I'm like, that's exactly what I want. And she was like, okay, well, they're crotchless. Like the crotch area is open enough. Those are unisex. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, wait a minute. No. Like, I swear to God, I have a girlfriend. Like, this is for her. She's like 4'11". She's thin. Like, dude, this isn't for me.
Says the guy that's in the sex shop on a Monday afternoon at 11 a.m.
All right.
In his work truck.
While it's pouring down rain. You know what I mean? And I'm just like trying to convince her. So she was like, no, if you need help, believe me, guys come in all the time. I'm like, I get guys come in all the time. I'm not one of those guys. I was like, hold on a second. So I like go on Facebook. I'm like, here, I swear to God, I got a girlfriend. Facebook wasn't coming up. I'm like, come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfucker. I'm like, there ain't no Wi-Fi in here. Finally it came up. I'm like, look, I'm in a relationship. Here she is. This is where this is going. And they start laughing. She's like, we just try to make the customers feel comfortable. I was like, you couldn't have made me feel any more uncomfortable, assuming that I'm going to be wearing a leopard body stocking, crotchless.
With your beans hanging out.
Yeah, with my
I'm kind of
beans.
envisioning this.
Yeah, I kind of want you to put it on now instead of put
It's
I mean,
gonna-
you could put it on the internet. You just don't go to just do like top up.
Nah, if I could go, I'd go all the way. You know, I'm not some punk. You know, what I
Maybe
mean?
she just wanted you to try it on if you guys are like the same height.
She should have known I'm more of a tiger stripe guy. You know what I mean? A leopard, that's what I'm after. But I'm more of a tiger. But I mean, just
What do you think that girl was thinking? Like somebody coming in at that time in the rain by themselves. It's just I can't imagine the
looking
people
at the
that
Porta John?
Yeah, the Porta John. Making
Reading the back
put
of it.
Yeah, put it in their search bar in Pornhub so they don't forget about it.
So
Like,
they don't have to pay for it.
yeah.
So I was like, yeah, she had me pegged for being a creep. Like, I get it. Like I understand. It made perfect sense. You know what I mean? But she just read the room a little wrong. Like, but like
Just a nice guy that got a rain delay today.
yeah, and it was funny because like I told Addie about this and she was cracking up, but apparently that's common. She works in a store, and like guys come in all the time and they'll say, "My girlfriend's the same size as me. Do you have anything?" And she knows, like, "Oh, sure." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess if you're shopping for women's undergarments, to get away, the easiest way to get around that, like, hey, I date a girl that's 235 pounds at 6'2" also.
She has a bad left shoulder.
Yeah.
It's like a slide on easy.
Where do those underpants go? Are they in the back? Where's the secret there?
Yeah, that's Victor's secret. You like the juice, huh? Okay, Victor.
Well, I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Yeah, I did. I thought it worked out good.
I went on a golf trip, went to Old Deep Creek, Maryland this weekend, went Thursday and Friday. Drinking it just beats the fuck out of me. I didn't drink since I drank Thursday and Friday. It's Tuesday and I still feel like shit. It's like what I can't do it anymore. Like it's
Yeah,
just
we
not-
all say that, and then the
and
weekends.
then you
do
get
it again.
Then it gets a little nice out.
Yeah.
And you drink 24 beers.
But, so we went up Thursday, fucking hung out, played some cards and shit. Woke up Friday, and we actually rented a house right on the golf course, so it was a pretty sweet setup. It's a 4-man scramble. There it is, 4-man scramble, and it was windy as hell, man.
Wind's the worst.
It was nice out, but it was just windy, so it was hard to play. And so we were playing pretty well. We were 4 under at one point. We came back to 2 under, finished at 2 under. And I'm like, that's probably not going to get it done because it's a scramble. But I wasn't really thinking, like, the wind. So, like, I don't know. So we we finished first. So the kid that was taking the card, he said, hey, you guys are be like, your dinner's down there, go around that building. Everyone's going to be down there. So I'm thinking, I didn't know we finished first. So I'm like, all right, let's go down there. We had to get in our cars to go down there. So it was walkable, but it was kind of far. So we smoke a blunt, get all high.
Who'd you golf with?
Me, Yogi, Reno, my brother. Good, like, solid crew. Everybody likes a little bit of tree. So we get very high, and it's like 45 minutes to an hour later, and like no one's down there yet. I'm like, I'm looking at my phone, no one's calling me. I'm like, this is weird. So about 15 minutes, but there's one other group down there. I didn't even know who they were. It was like their first year there. So they're sitting there, they're all old. We're like blowing chief in their face, so they're trying to get away from us. So everybody starts coming down, and we're like, dude, where the fuck are you guys out there? Like, oh, there's a playoff. I'm like, oh, well, I would like to watch that. I wish someone would let me know. And then the dude that runs it, he was like, I need your scorecard. I'm like, yeah, I know. And he's like, what were you? He's like, and I was like, 2 under. And he like walks away from me. And I'm like, what was the playoff for? And they're like, 2 under. So like nobody thought
you should have been in it.
We should have been in it. And like you do win a little bit of money if you win this. I don't care about that.
Right.
I want to play in a playoff. Playing a playoff fucking sick.
Pressure.
Yeah, it was a par 3 downhill. Like I would have stuck it.
Yeah.
But we were on the moon at that point. But who knows? You get
Yogi gets better when he's on the moon.
I know. So like they came down there like, oh yeah. I was like, nobody thought to like, hey, maybe send a text message, a phone call to see where these guys finish. Because like even like when we were going through, you ask everybody, like, hey, where you at? Hey, where you at? And I told dudes knew we were like 4 under, so they knew we were like,
yeah, you're in the hunt.
We're in the hunt. And then no one just called us, and they had a playoff, and I heard it was all fun while we're sitting down there like 4 idiots by ourselves, waiting to eat.
See, are you protesting this?
So yeah, the whole tournament's under protest, which
Who
I
won?
It should be. Some other dudes.
Yeah,
Not
you,
not me. I'm gonna be in a playoff. I would have talked so much shit. It'd been great.
Dude, the pressure of that would have been amazing.
Yeah, you figure like all those dudes are
just
at the bottom
standing
and
around
green.
watching you.
Dude. I mean, at that point, most dudes are pretty blacked out.
Yeah,
it would have been interesting for sure. But so like we end up playing the whole night. I mean, me and Junior drank till I don't know, 4 or 5 in the morning playing AC-Doocy. That game will test some friendships there.
Yeah.
I haven't played that game in forever, man. That shit is ruthless. You lose money so fast, it's insane. So we like did that, and then I was riding home, and I felt horrible trying to get like some water down. And I was like, man, we always call it like Good Friday, horrible Saturday, because everybody in Greenfield just so hungover and dying. Made me think of this story. This is me and Reno. This is probably like 6 or 7 years ago. Reno wakes me up early as fuck. Like, we got to get out of here. He had to go to like a kid's like Easter egg hunt or some shit. And he was super late. So I'm like, all right, well, let's go. We're both on our deathbeds. Reno's driving. He's doing every bit of like 170 in Maryland. Gets pulled over. Like, I was like, there's a cop. And like gets pulled over immediately. So like as he was driving so fast, I'm a car sick guy. The cop is like taking a while to get out of the car. And I look at him, I'm like, dude, I gotta throw up. And he's like, well, you can't throw up. I'm like, I don't think you understand. Like, I gotta throw up. So this cop comes up to the car, and I'm like swallowing puke, like just my mouth
chewing
it
just, back.
Yeah, my mouth is just like watering. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, if I would have like threw up in front of this cop, there was a whole different can of worms that were coming out of this. It would have got ugly. So I'm like, oh my god. So the cop was like, all right, I'm gonna go run your plate. And as soon as he turns his back, I'm like, and I just
threw up in your shirt,
right down my shirt.
Oh my god!
I love
right
it.
Down my shirt.
I love
so
it.
now Reno's like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I tucked my golf shirt in so like it wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
It was so. I'm saying,
Was it chunky?
I was like, no, it was just water. It was watery,
yeah.
like baby puke. It was gross. And I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do, man. Like, we're in a spot here. This is a spot. We're in a sticky situation. We're in a pickle. Like, just relax. Be cool, bro. So fucking cop. So the cop comes back over. Needed something else. He like literally just takes a step away. I puke in my shirt again, and I'm like, oh my god, like, this is bad.
See, 2 pukes.
2 pukes right on my tits, and it's just sitting like on my chest, and I'm like trying to like we're talking to the cop, and I'm giving him like these, and I'm like coughing, trying to not look like I'm fighting for my life.
Yeah.
So the cop gives Reno a ticket. We let the cop pull away, and I just like take my shirt off, and I'm just covered in puke, dude. I'm like, give it an old wipe down.
Did you throw the shirt away?
Throw the shirt on the side of the road, and just keep on trucking.
Were you done puking?
I was. Yeah, that was it. I don't know, like it was, dude. He was going so fast, and I was so.
I get car.
It was like a car sick puke.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It wasn't like a.
Well, I'm starting to hangover.
If I was Reno, I'd be like, dude, my
no.
friend's sick. I was trying to get him to like a bathroom so he could throw up.
Yeah, but then we both like.
Then
they'd
they're
be
gonna
like,
give him a
like, yeah, how about a breathalyzer right now?
You still would have had alcohol in your system yet.
We were going to jail. if that cop sees me throwing up, like, yeah, there's not a doubt in my mind that we're going. Maryland cops don't play either. So that was like 6 or 7 years ago, man. That was the worst ride home ever. This year ride home wasn't that, but it wasn't great ever. But did get to stop at the best Burger King in the world is Deep Creek, Maryland Burger King. It's not quite what I remembered it as, COVID-19, whatever. Still pretty good, man. Cleanest Burger King in town, which like you don't find at Pittsburgh ever.
No, you're absolutely right about that.
But before I went, I did a little workout class on like Wednesday. So I like booked this class like late, and it just seemed like a normal. I knew something was afoot when I walked in this workout class. I didn't have a hat on. I had a giant pimple in the middle of my head. Like I was disheveled. I was in a hurry. Walking in this workout class, and there's just way more people in there than usual. There's like guys dressed up with like slick hair. Everybody has like branded clothes on and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? There's guys with like cameras, like rigs, like major like professional like, camera rigs that like come out, slide down, and hang onto a string, and they're just giving this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this today? So they're like, hey, like welcome everybody, doing their little spiel, and they're like, today we're filming a bunch of content for our Instagram page. Glad everybody showed up. And I'm thinking in my head, like, dude, why wasn't there a little note I wouldn't have came.
No, right. Especially with a big pimple in the middle.
Yeah, I would have skipped it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still like, I only been there like 3 times since like Vegas. I'm just not there. You know what I mean? I've been eating a lot. I don't feel great. Like I don't need to be. I don't need to be filmed for content. I'm not a fitness model right now.
Right.
Give me a few weeks, maybe I'm back to fitness.
Dude,
model
what didn't stop you from running out of the door?
Well, I'll tell you. So once you're in there, it's hard. Like it's a hard.
Yeah.
You can't really. It's not like it's
like, I forgot something in the car.
It's a room. Yeah. They would have called me. Like, hey Jack, where you at? Bro? Like,
right.
So the dude is like, hey, we're filming content for our Instagram page. Thanks for coming. If you don't want to be filmed. And I'm thinking he's about to say, raise your hand, we won't film you. I would have popped my hand up, no harm, no foul. He's like, this isn't the class to be in. And I'm like, oh, man. So I'm in there. Like I said, I haven't been going much. I'm fucking.
So we can find you on the internet in this class?
Titties are just bouncing.
What's the Instagram?
Nipple sweating.
Yeah, nip sweating.
Nipsweat.com.
Puking in the shirt.
So I'm in there, and I'm, like I said, like fucking. This is my first class back since been on concussion protocol. I still my nugget still doesn't feel great.
A little dizzy.
Yeah, so I'm like bouncing around. We're doing these crazy fucking long jumps. I'm hitting the floor. My head's fucking rattling. I'm like, oh my God. And this kid just got a camera in my fucking face like this. And I'm like, bro, like there's like in shape hot people here. Like I'm not one right now. Like,
right.
Dude, take a walk. Give me my fucking space. And they're looking, and everybody's like high fiving each other, and I'm like keeled over. I didn't have to bring enough water. Like it was just a fucking disaster. The dude keeps coming up to me because he's like, man, you really know, dude, I'm concussed. I probably shouldn't even be in here. Just get me off Instagram, man. Like, get me the fuck off Instagram. I don't need to be on Instagram. I'm not an Instagram shape right now. Get me off here. If someone's going to look at this and be like, look at this giant oaf fighting for his life. This is as hard as I thought it was. I'm not going there. Like, it's not a good look for anybody. Get me off the story. Like, I don't want to go live. Like, I'm hurting.
So, but what website? What did?
No, we do want to look this up.
It's metabolic, dude. I mean, just go to their Instagram page. I'm not on it yet, but like they were. I have a bad feeling I'm gonna be, because like
you'll be like the before and after guy.
That's what I'm like worried about. Like that's like because there's not too many big oafs in there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the biggest and the oafiest, so they're probably gonna try to hit all body types. There's gonna be my big ass with a fucking giant fucking pimple with no hat on with fucked up ass hair fighting for my life.
They're like, look, people that live in their mom's basements if you come here.
Like, look, this blogger comes. That's what I got.
He has a podcast.
His podcaster comes. And like, dude, I've had a concussion. I went to Las Vegas. Like, I haven't been hitting it like I meant to. Like, I should be hitting it.
Yeah, it'll set you back.
Oh, it set me back. So it was
Greasy eggs.
Greasy eggs. I did it. I've been doing it all.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a new day, John. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
No more masks on airplanes. That is great.
Yeah.
That is great.
Some people are upset about it.
Who? I haven't really seen. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are. I haven't seen anybody really complain about it though.
I heard there were stories of people like they're mid-flight and they get the
Mid-flight,
news. and
laughing.
they're throwing the
I've
mask
seen.
in the
Like
air
there was
and shit.
Pittsburgh people popping them off.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't know. Listen,
you travel more than I do.
yeah, listen. I don't know if I'm the captain. I would have did that because you're looking to create problems. Because half the. But at the same time, if it's lifted, it's lifted. Fucking
Right.
take it off. The mass traveling is fucking horrible. It's terrible. Everything about it's terrible.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks. It's not. It's not. People say it's not that bad. Like no, it fucking sucks.
Dude, sitting in the plane wearing that mask all the time, I don't know. It's extremely uncomfortable. You can't sleep. You can't talk to anybody. You
How do
can't
you
fucking
drink?
anything.
Well, yeah,
You gotta go like this.
yeah. They want you to take a sip and then mask
And
back
then put
down.
it back up.
And
Like
then
every bite you fucking eat, they want you to put your mask on. It's a bit ridiculous. And the thing is,
In the airport,
You
people
can
like
keep it
half
on.
people have them on, half don't. It's just
Yeah.
dumb. It needed to be over, and I'm glad it is. I'm shocked that it is, to be honest with you.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, there's definitely going to be still arguments. I mean, there's people who are still driving their car with their mask by themselves.
There's going to be people that
So-
wear masks for the rest
Forever.
of their lives.
well,
Right.
but which is fine. Knock yourself out. Just you don't have to make everybody. Do you want to wear it? Go
Correct.
ahead, bud.
And correct. If that's what you want to do, do it.
Good for you.
Right.
You
God
don't wanna
bless.
wear it? Don't.
You can still
It's-
wear
it's
your
that
mask.
fucking
But
easy.
to play
Yeah.
devil's advocate, if there was anywhere to wear a mask, because it's all public transit now, a bus,
Yeah,
like
out- or a
tube,
subway
like an
or
airplane,
something.
like
Airplane, no, they have such good ventilation. Well, that's what they
right.
say at least.
I'm just saying, like that's when you're like the closest breathing each other's
Yeah.
air.
Who cares?
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm not a big mask
I
guy.
agree 100%. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah,
Do
no,
what you
it
want.
had to be over, man. It had to be. It was
Traveling with my
sucks.
kids with the masks, that's fucking hell.
It was creating so many problems. It was more problems than it was helping. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, if you have a mask on,
People-
people,
just
look at you. If
people
you have
argue.
don't have a mask on, people look at you. It's like, fuck
And now there's
everybody.
going to be mass people like grandstanding, like, look at me, I'm still wearing a
I
mask.
care.
you
Let
piece
'em.
of shit.
Yeah.
Let them. But who gives a fuck? That's it.
not me.
Don't argue with people. Just if you want to do it, do it. If it makes you feel superior to me because you have a mask on, I don't. Great.
Knock
I don't
yourself
give
out.
A fuck. So yeah, that's a big win.
Especially,
We,
dude, being hungover coming back from Vegas with a
dude, it
mask on.
sucks.
Smelling the
sucks.
whiskey you drank
Oh,
last night. the
burping
whole
into it.
Yeah,
Ugh.
disgusting.
It's not fun. Not fun at all. And then I read that Pittsburgh next year, no more plastic bags.
Yeah.
They
That's
wanted
better
to do
than-
away with that before COVID.
Right.
Giant Eagle at least was going to, but then COVID happened, and they were worried about keeping everything separate and shit like that.
so many curbside order.
Yeah.
It was a nightmare.
See, bro, I feel like you're a big plastic bag guy. I
Yeah.
mean, we're looking at two right
All right,
here.
yeah, that's me right there. babe.
Actually, here's my one, but I'll reuse this.
So you're saying, oh yeah, everybody. If you don't have,
A little salt.
if you don't have a 50 plastic bags inside a plastic
You're not
bag
from
underneath your
Pittsburgh.
sink, you ain't
I
doing
got a
it
plastic
right.
bag holder.
Yeah, I got two of them.
we got one.
I was getting low for a while because Johanna,
Wait, what do you mean you have a plastic bag holder?
there's a thing you put on the
stuff
door.
'em in the
you
top?
just keep
Oh,
stuffing
that's
them.
what we got.
then
They
you-
come
then
out
you-
the
then you
bottom.
pull them out the bottom.
Yeah, we got one.
Oh, I think I have one of them.
Well,
Oh, you're not
we-
living.
I mean, I put my plastic bags in the plastic bag. The
Oh,
plastic
yeah,
bag's
yeah.
a plastic bag holder.
but that doesn't look right. You know what I mean?
That's why you
It's
gotta have it
under
under
a
the
place
sink,
for
yeah.
everything. I don't know, dude. I didn't buy it.
Yeah.
Well, you did buy it, John.
Yeah, well, that's like half the shit in my house. I don't know why it's there, but you know what I mean. Amazon, was running a special. But dude,
$17.99 for
Who
a plastic
knows?
bag holder.
probably, dude. But Johanna was getting into the thing where like, she's like Captain Planet. I told you she washes, the jelly jar for recycling. But dude, so the reusable bags, she had a bunch of them. But the thing was like, she'd forget them.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
that's
Rosa
the
does.
that's
Yeah.
the big thing. Like
Yeah.
you got to keep them in your
Then
you
bag.
got to buy
So
another
if they
one.
don't have them anymore, you gotta buy them, or you're just be carrying a bunch of like loose items all over the place.
That's a big fucking scam.
I was in
Oh,
Hawaii,
yeah.
I was in Hawaii years ago, and like they don't do bags at all. And if you like, they'll let you buy a bag. they kind of make you feel like a piece of shit when you do it too.
In Hawaii?
Yeah, like, oh, you want a bag? I'm like, how the fuck am I
So
gonna
what,
carry all this stuff?
You hate the ocean?
Look, what am I gonna do with all my things?
Right.
I don't have that many pockets.
Yeah.
What's everybody else doing there?
I seen a couple paper bags, but
Get a
like, dude,
sack.
a paper bag ain't doing the trick.
Yeah, what
A
if I
paper
put
bag
cold beer
will
in there?
tear,
will
Yeah.
tear in a second.
and you'll lose all your
So,
canned goods.
Yeah, I don't like Hawaii. It didn't have but they would you could buy a paper. And they would even give you shit about that, and you were getting like a little like candy store like paper bag too. So you're like trying to stuff a T-shirt into a candy store paper bag, and it's like, geez, what's
You
going on?
just put it
here?
like in your T-shirt, and like you ever do that? Like you put a bunch of shit here and like
yeah, right, just walk around
yeah,
with it.
like you're a kid.
Barnes and Nobles, I'll tell you what, they had a scam going for the past fucking 18 months where they claimed to have a plastic bag shortage, and then like finally the other day, like I bought enough cards where like the lady seen I couldn't physically, like I needed a bag, and she pulled out a bag. I'm like, where'd you get that from? She was like, we have bags. She was like, but we
They still want to buy bags anymore.
She was like, she was like, we have bags, but there's a shortage. I'm like, wait a minute.
Liar.
I'm like, you have had bags this whole fucking time, and I've been running out to the rain with my baseball cards like fucking Herschel Walker so they don't get wet. I'm like, you could have been coughing up bags, and all you're giving me is a fucking stupid coupon for buy one cookie, get the other one 50% off. It's Starbucks at the fucking lounge, which I get every time. And that's what
Of course, I'm going to use it.
I turn into a fat fucking turd. It's okay to kill me with the diabetes, but you can't kick up a plastic bag. But
Get used to it, buddy.
I'm all right. I can live without the
Well,
plastic bag.
yeah, I can adjust to that. When's that? By next year?
Next year.
I think
yeah.
it's gonna suck for all like the restaurants that are doing takeout. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
it's
you're
gonna be
sending shit
Paper
out.
bag. They're gonna have
Well,
to use
that's going to
paper
be
bag.
hard, and like the people, like, I mean, is it going to make bagging harder, or like, I mean,
people even
does-
bag
Does
groceries
the
anymore?
cashier? I mean, if you don't go through self checkout,
Well, I think it's all going to be like Aldi, where you kind of like it's on you,
You
to
do
get
it
your shit
yourself.
out of there. Yeah.
You'll be digging through boxes and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Costco. I mean,
Well,
God.
Aldi, they don't even do
Costco,
the
they'll
boxes.
at least put it in your cart real nice and neat.
Well, no, Costco. They're the self checkout. Like you got to fight for your life.
I don't
to get
go
a
to self
box.
checkout.
I have to. You know what I mean? Because like I got to get out of that store and fucking. I'm coming through and like, dude. I guess they're cutting costs there too. They don't have the box guy who used to load the boxes, so I'll literally empty a box while I'm like going through the store, like just dump everything out of it. You know what I mean? I do it all the time. Like they're like, I'll like leave somewhere and there'll be like 13 jars of mayonnaise.
You know what there is? There's a little compartment, like you can bring your own like reusable like little plastic. Mishka has this. It like folds flat.
Yeah,
And then you could like open it up and then put all your Costco goods in
I
there.
gotta get one. I bought. I can't tell you how many plastic. Their scam is they sell those big giant plastic totes for $9, and so many times I didn't have a box. I was like, "Fuck."
You got 15 of them at the crib.
at
Tote it
least
up.
11. Yeah.
Yeah, because you figure you take it into your crib and you're like, I don't want to run this back out to my car, and that's where it stays.
It takes too much room up. It's a giant.
yeah, it's out in the garage.
It has to
Yeah.
go in the bed of the truck because it can't even sit in the truck. It's that fucking big, and it's holding like goldfish and cake and fucking.
It's a hell of a bag.
Yeah, it's a big plastic container.
Oh.
For like your winter clothes and shit.
Yeah, like I could move a house in there. I could fit a bed. I'm like, fuck. I got like 9 of them, and like Addie's like, we gotta do something with these. I'm like, yeah, I should start using them when I go to Costco
Instead of buying new ones.
instead of dumping out all the mayonnaise jars.
All right, you want to do some voicemails? We had some interesting ones this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, Larry, just play them. I don't know how to explain the one. Just
Yeah,
pretty much-
I got a groove grinder and the co-host of my favorite podcast and his beefy nipples try and bully me into giving my name. Me and my normal size nipples choose to remain anonymous. Keep up the good work.
Sounds like there's a baby sucking on those nipples.
I think I know.
You know who this is?
I think I got
Well,
it.
don't out them because they obviously don't want to need. They don't want
I-
their name out there. Dude, the voice sounds familiar to me, and I can't figure it out. But yeah, I mean, dude,
A dead
I just
giveaway
ha-
baby.
huh?
Dead giveaway's the baby.
What?
The dead giveaway's the baby.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, that's not. It's not. I don't know. That's
Well,
not
if you-
helping me. I mean, we don't. He don't want.
I
that's,
won't
yeah,
out him.
yeah.
I
He don't
won't
want his
out him.
name out there. Let's not out him. But like, dude, I had like a bad nipple day. Like this, like this, like picture everybody's painting. Like I have these giant beefy nipples.
You painted the picture.
Well, yeah, because I had a bad nipple day. Now you guys are just, when I'm not here, I'm hearing about these nipples. Now, like, people are calling in and talking about the nipples. Like, dude, they're normal nipples. When I feel a little less fat, I'll go skins in here, and I'll show everybody my nipples.
Yeah, show
They're
us your
probably-
tits.
They're perfectly fine nipples.
Show us your tits.
They're
Jack.
perfectly
I'm
acceptable.
currently bloated from the holiday, so I'm not going skins in here. But But once I get unbloated, I just had some juice. I got some gas coming out. I'll go skins next week, and we'll see.
I thought you were talking about some juice.
And whoever, I would love to do some steroids. And whoever this is, send an anonymous picture in, and we'll see who has the nicer nipples.
We'll compare
if you're so confident to call into a podcast and talk about your nipples while a baby's sucking on them, I want to see them. I want to see these nips.
A good old-fashioned nip off.
Nip
off.
Nip off next week. Nip versus nip.
I play this other one. It's the Franchini brothers, blacked out drunk, I think.
Hey, this is the Franchini brothers coming to you from the bottom of
There they
Bigelow.
are.
We came here to suck dick and ask some questions, and we're all through with sucking dick, so here's our question. If Greenfield was like the royal family, who would be the king and who would be the queen? Bill, who do you think the queen of Greenfield would be?
Chrissy motherfucking Zidell is the queen of Greenfield.
Ha! Jim Gregg's the king!
That's good job, Franchini brothers. That's what we're looking for.
The Franchini brothers are 3 for 3.
They love it.
I
It's great.
and I love them.
Absolutely.
that was great.
That's
We're
what
all
looking
done
for.
sucking. That's such an old school classic line. We're here to suck dick and ask questions. We're all done sucking dick. Good job, fellas. And then you threw my mom Dukes in there as the queen of Greenfield.
Yeah, so if you're not from Greenfield, Jim Gregg's like literally the easy answer. That's
Yeah.
Jim Gregg. He's the man. He's coached baseball, basketball forever for a million years. So if you're not from there, he's just a local legend. That you ask anybody, that's going to be the first answer out of their mouth. Queen of Greenfield, Chrissy Zidell. I didn't see that one coming.
No.
But I mean, she's the bartender at the local watering hole.
That'll make you a lot of friends. Then.
Yeah, I don't have a better answer than Chrissy Zidell. I was thinking on the way here, like I don't want to give her the crown right off the bat. But like, does anyone else have an answer for Queen of GF?
I mean, someone please. I mean, I was like thinking of like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of like women figures that are always out in Greenfield that are like cool. They're like, we could name the queen. They're like a high order, but no one comes close to Jim Gregg. as the
Nobody.
king.
Yeah, right.
So like, there's not really a fit queen to be with Jim Gregg.
Like every generation had like their pop stand moms and stuff like
Right.
that ran shit up Hammer or like Don McGee. But like that's not gonna, you can't, just because that was your generation doesn't mean like she's the queen. I don't know. I have to put some more thought in this.
Greenfield royalty.
But, you
Yeah.
know what? I just thought of one though.
Don't say Gloria from Kogo's.
No, what the fuck would I say Jamaican lady?
I thought you were gonna go with somebody. I thought you were gonna do somebody from Kogo.
Yeah, for
Like a
sure.
funny
Yeah.
one,
No, not
like
the music.
Sid into one girl or
No,
something.
he's a knight. No, I would say fucking Betty Lou, dude.
Betty Lou could be a queen of GF. Yeah, old Aunt Betty Lou.
Yeah, she's up in the high rise. She got her
She's
half
in the
gallon.
tower.
She's in the tower. She got her half gallon of vodka and her satellite TV.
She would wait for us when we would deliver the food.
Yeah.
She'd meet us at the elevator to talk to us, man.
Yeah, because she'd be like so bored and she'd be like probably out of liquor too. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like that. We'll go Aunt Betty Lou. Yeah, I think she does gin, but whatever. Yeah, vodka, gin. Yeah.
Whatever plastic bottle alcohol it was, but she's the best. I love Betty Lou. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go stick with Jim Gregg. Can't argue with that, Franchini brothers, but I'm gonna go Betty Lou. She just had an 80th birthday party, and I had happened to walk in, and I've never seen so much cocaine in an 80th birthday party. So it would look like I'm not saying Betty Lou was doing it, but associates, they were digging.
Dude, I can't wait to get a call from my dad. Like, dude, were you talking about your Aunt Betty Lou? She's like my great aunt. She was. Were you talking about your Aunt Betty Lou doing coke on the podcast? Think I was, Dad.
Yeah, this thing went sideways with that question. Yeah.
Let's take a little break.
All right, everybody. We're gonna take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with more Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Oh yeah, brother. I just drove past your house and it looks like your wall's falling down. That's not good for business. Because guess what? If that wall comes down, I'm climbing up that hill and banging your old lady. So yeah, every one of your neighbors thinks you're a giant piece of shit and you can't afford a new wall. Well, guess what? I got a phone number now you can. You better call Just Walls at 412-889-4401. Fully insured, and build that wall before I come up here and I bang your old lady. Dig it! Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just drove by your house. You got a giant hole in the side. What's that for? So you can stick your dick in it and your old lady can suck it. You're better than that, man. Get that hole patched up. Why don't you call SNL Remodeling LLC? They do roofing, siding, gutters, downspout, soffit, fascia, and they'll fix that hole so your wife quit sucking everyone's dick. 412-628-9717. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. We're sick of seeing your wife sucking all that cock. Hey, if you're looking for a fun night out in the South Side and you don't want to get punched in the face, check out Finn McCool's at 1501 Carson Street. Go there, have a good time, and don't get punched in the face. Finn McCool's, 1501 Carson Street, and tell them Z-Bird sent you. Are you sick and tired of partying with the same old, and getting the old, boring results? Looking for something maybe different? You need to try Espolon Tequila. 2 shots for a good time, 3 shots you might go get a package, and 4 shots you and your friends are getting on a plane to Vegas. Espolon Tequila, the official tequila of Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't know if you've ever had a problem like me, but if you've ever stuck your dick in a light socket, you're probably going to need an electrician. Well, good thing Greenfield's Finest Podcast has Plug Electric as our official electricians of the Greenfield Finest Podcast. If you're looking for a good electrician, contact Plug Electric. Ask for Vance Hall. Phone number 412-298-6770. That's 412-298-6770. And stop sticking your dick in the light socket. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're like me, you probably have appliances in your house. TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, all types of stuff. That shit's going to break. And when it does, make sure you call Primetime Appliance, 412-896-1395. They deal with all insurance and warranty companies. They do all the work. All you have to do is call 412-896-1395. Primetime Appliance. Give them a call. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the host of Greenfield's Finest Podcast, Michael Z. Bird Zidell, and I'm not joking around today because I'm looking for your sports cards, sports memorabilia, or silver coins. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or trade, please contact me at 724-732-1644. Maybe you have some old cards laying around, you don't know what to do with them. We'll come over your house, look at them, get them listed, and get some money in your pocket right away. 724-732-1644. No questions asked. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. At the beginning of the show, we have a couple things we didn't mention. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment, a thumbs up, or anything. If you didn't hear us last week, we did give a $100 giveaway winner who was Jill Welsh. What you do is anytime you share anything that we post and then tag us in it, we see it, you get a chance at the end of the month. It'll be next month. It'll be the 15th. So on the 15th of the month, we'll randomize it. Go through, you get a chance for every time you share something. So if you share 10 times, you get 10 chances. That winner gets $100 guaranteed. It was verified. I sent it through Venmo, put the pictures up. It's legit. You're really going to get $100. Someone is. Also, we have a comedy show coming up March 14th. We have Colin Chamberlain going to be there. Then another comedy show coming up March 21st with a very special guest. We're going to make that announcement next week. We also have another big announcement coming up. But one more thing, do not forget, we've been posting like crazy. Vote for us for Pittsburgh's Best Podcast. We really want to win that this year. So if you could vote for that, we'd really appreciate it. Jack, it's time for Corn Dick of the Week.
Aunt Jill's going to love that Aunt Betty Luke segment. I didn't even think of her.
Is that her mother?
No, that's her aunt.
Oh,
boy. All right. Corn Dick of the Week. Eddie Coyne, close personal friend of all of us. I think he might be losing his mind. Saturday morning or Sunday morning, I don't know what day it was, Eddie decides to take a picture of his French toast and post it on Instagram.
It was good-looking French toast.
Well, fried bread. That's what French toast is. Congratulations on the egg washing fucking bread, Ed. I'm worried about him, dude. I think California
got nothing to do.
I think California is like fucking getting a little. They got him. Listen, Hazelwood Ed Coyne didn't post French toast. California Ed, French toast. I'm worried about my investment in Icanic now.
The stock just dropped.
Dude, yeah, it's plummeting. Like, dude, I'm sure he had investors call him like, dude, Gus, are you okay? Like, what's going on over there? You losing your marbles? Dude,
who's giving you advice, Stutch?
Yeah, right. That was, I called him. I was like, hey, Stutch. And he was like, I'm a man of the people. I'm like, I don't even know what that means, dude. Like, I'm generally checking in on you because you look nuts. Wait till I put it on a T-shirt. It's gonna be a picture of that. It's French toast. And it's just say Eddie likes French toast.
Eddie Coyne's French toast.
Yeah. Like, who in there? No one cares about your French toast, Ed. Nobody.
Oh, boy.
You wacko.
I bet Stutch liked it.
I'm sure
course he did.
No, I mean, Stutch definitely sent him a fire emoji. There's no doubt. There's no doubt in my fucking mind that he probably got. I mean, I feel like the food community that takes pictures and puts on Instagram probably sticks together. So they probably likes and fire emojis and hearts and shit like that. But I mean, if you're a part of that community, I would kill myself
With the hands like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the greatest ever.
So I don't know what's going on. California Ed and taking pictures of French toast is something else, man.
I'm worried about him.
I'm worried about him too.
Organic Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah.
What's next?
Who knows? I didn't think it was to be him fucking Instagram and French toast. I know that. And he tried to talk. He tried to like throw a shot today, and like someone just hit him back with that immediately, and like the whole group went ooh. So it's just like, dude, you don't have a leg to stand on. If you're gonna be like the French toast guy, you're the French toast guy.
You just got to shut up and take it after
shut
that.
up, you French toast pussy.
You might want to lay low for a little while.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not throw shots. Maybe just say let us forget
Was
about
that
the
on the
French
Wogan
toast.
text?
No, this was
Different
on another one. Yeah.
Like we said, I hope it pours. Like, I hope it rains fucking syrup all over your head, you fucking.
Yeah,
freak.
I hope it doesn't. I hope there's a syrup shortage in California, and you can't even get any syrup for your French toast. You fucking
You're just
weirdo.
eating it dry.
Quit embarrassing yourself, and
And
you're
the rest
actually-
of
yeah,
us.
you're embarrassing all of us because people know that we're friends with you. So cut it the fuck out, weirdo. So yeah, you're the opener of Corn Dick of the Week, and there was Jesus Nuts singing on an airplane, and you were before them. That's how bad this was. Did you see this video?
You had to address it.
Yeah, they fucking went up on an airplane, these Jesus people, and it was a regular old airplane, and they brought out the old guitar, and they start strumming, standing up in aisles, singing their little hearts out. That's brutal, man. That's fucking rude.
Yeah.
That's a hostage audience right there.
What are you guys doing in that situation? Are you like are you
Sing
ask-
along.
There was a lot of them, dude. But like it was probably like there was probably I don't know, you probably seen like 15, 20 of them. It wasn't like the whole airplane was like Jesus people. And like, dude, I've been to
It was just a Southwest.
I've been to
flight.
a rock and roll church. They're not bad. Z-Bird, you were a rock and roll church guy before.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, they're not bad, but like, dude, to break out the guitar and just
Outside
start
of the church.
and just standing up, walking down the aisles, fucking strumming along. That's like people are sleeping on airplanes.
That's pretty
People are-
presumptuous that people are going to be
Yes.
happy about that.
It's a dickhead move.
I probably would just sit there and stare at them like, when's this going to end? I wouldn't like.
Yeah,
get
I'd get a
hostile
laugh
about
out of it. Yeah, I'd get a laugh out of it.
I don't know, like if you're messing up my sleep.
Well, dude, if you have like a baby on board,
That's-
and like
yeah.
the baby's asleep, and now this asshole woke up your baby.
Yeah.
Like there's a million
Well,
different
yeah.
scenarios that
Then
like
I'm gonna be pissed.
pissed, and not everybody else is like, oh, we had a perfectly quiet airplane. Now we have fucking these Jesus people
We got
rock and rolling. And now they woke up on my baby. Now the Jesus people are done. Now we have a crying baby because
Yeah.
of the Jesus.
Thanks a lot, Partridge family.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I didn't think who it was.
I did not think you were allowed to have a guitar on an airplane.
Check that.
That's what I was.
Heard that.
That's what I was thinking.
That
Like,
doesn't fit in the overhead.
no way. No fucking
This
way.
was a setup.
Yeah, it might have been. Somebody smuggled the guitar on the plane.
Yeah, it wasn't a ukulele. You know?
It
it
was dressed as a little person.
He had a trench coat on it.
Maybe with a violin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess you can carry on a guitar.
apparently so.
Yeah, I mean you have to. That's big to be carrying on. That's rude to even carry that
I was
on.
just gonna say,
let
imagine
alone
being next to
bust
him.
it out. And yeah, they're taking up a whole overhead compartment. Let alone fucking busting out and singing your fucking stupid Jesus song
What if someone would have grabbed it and just broke it?
On-
Shut
on-
the fuck up.
on Easter. Fucking probably Ed Coyne's fucking boys. His
They
new
were-
California
So
friends.
I did hear there was organic Rice Krispie treat wrappers everywhere. at the scene.
Everywhere.
And French toast crust.
Is that what he's eating now, too?
What?
Did you hear this?
Yeah, dude, you didn't.
Did I must have missed out.
No, remember there was the birthday party.
They
Oh,
had
yeah,
It was
he told
bring,
us about
bring
it,
your
yeah.
own- yeah, it was.
BYO.
We talked about it on here a while ago.
Yeah, we can't dive too deep into it, but it was bring your own organic Rice Krispie treat party.
Pretty much. And
hell?
now he's taking pictures of his French toast.
And
Who's
then-
blowing French toast? Like, dude, it's fried bread. Are you like, what's going on?
And every one of his friends has nut allergies. That's how you know you're hanging out with pussies.
Everybody's gluten free.
Yeah. Gluten-free ass, weak ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, like growing up next to that steel mill is gonna fuck you. Stop eating gluten's gonna fucking to help that out at all. That's steel mill fucking that you Hazelwood motherfuckers were huffing in.
Yeah, the J&L smoke.
Yeah, the damage is done.
Exactly.
Don't worry about the gluten. Worry about the asbestosis. Call 1-800 fucking what's his name? Shandarovich and Fishman. Did you grow up next to your steel mill? Are you allergic to peanuts? Have you been posting pictures of French toast? What are you gonna call Shandarovich and Fishman? Because you lost your fucking marbles.
Speaking of Hazelwood, happy birthday, Turkman, Pittsburgh.
Happy birthday,
happy birthday,
Turkman.
Kim Kardashian. So the Kardashians are on Hulu. They don't really have too much buzz right now. So they made her, I guess Saint. Saint is like her oldest son. I don't know which one Saint is. They made pretend like Saint found his mom's sex tape on his, like he was playing like Roadblocks or some shit on his iPad. And it was like, oh, what's this? And it was like Kim Kardashian unreleased pics of sucking dick or some shit like that.
It was so staged.
And she was like, oh my God. It's like, man, you were dirty motherfucker.
Attention whore, dude.
Use your kid to do that.
Use your kid to like promote like a
decades-old sex tape.
But I heard there really is like unreleased like footage. Which,
I mean, I'll watch it. I don't want
probably
to.
She's trying to promote it.
Yeah, she was. Well,
did you look it up?
No, it's not out there. No, so they're not promoting the actual sex tape. They're promoting the stoppage of the unreleased footage now. But she was like, it's so embarrassing that my kid. Like, dude, you better tell that little fucker. Like, hey, if I didn't blow Ray J, we're not sitting here right now. You're sitting in some crazy, probably like camp with your dad, fucking doing God knows what. Like, dude, you better,
playing guitars on airplanes.
You better,
and shit.
you better thank old Uncle Ray J broke out that little fucking flip phone back then and fucking took a couple pictures.
Yeah.
But it's just like Kim or not. What's the mom's name?
Chris.
Hell.
Chris
He's
is
a
like,
genius, evil
listen,
genius.
I know we've been trying to play this. This is our ace in the hole. We've been trying to hold it off for a long time. The Hulu numbers ain't great.
Bring it back.
Sex tape time.
Yeah.
20 years later.
Hidden pics.
Yep.
Google it.
She had him in the vault.
I was just gonna say she's probably the one that got the proprietorship on top of him.
She's the one that sent him to the fucking.
She was
kids'
filming
school.
it. She was like, "Suck his dick, come on."
He's message from Grandma. Mom sucking dick. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know how that happened." And Mom just sitting there counting. Like,
yeah.
Baker Mayfield wants to go to fans' office and heckle them because he's so
soft.
He's so sick of Cleveland fans picking on him. So he wants to go to their office job or wherever they work.
Their cubicle.
And their cube and go boo them. He looked like such a fucking geek during this interview, man. He was like, and he thought he was like cool when he was saying it. Like, what if I went to their job and like heckled them? Like, shut up, Baker.
It's part of your job. That's why you're the millionaire.
That's why you get. Yeah, that's why you get paid all the money. That's why you get all this attention. That's why you're in a million fucking undeserved commercials. Like, yeah, you probably catch some shit online. Delete it. It's no big. Get it. Don't fucking have it.
Thick skin, dude.
You little fucking crybaby bitch.
Yeah.
Wipe your tears with the $1 million bills.
This was like the worst thing he could do because he's not on it. He's on the Browns.
He's asking to be traded.
He's asking to be traded.
But everybody knows they got to get rid of him.
You're gonna go on Mike Studd's podcast and be like fucking like
talk shit
on everybody and how you can't handle fans.
Right.
You're pretty much talking shit on the next fan base. Like you're just how soft you are. Like, dude, he might not get a gig.
He's gonna get a gig, but now everybody knows he's soft. And that, dude, that's the same when you're a kid, dude. If somebody knows that something's bothering you, they just keep banging it.
Yeah, it's not
banging
gonna
it home. It's not going away.
It's not getting any better for you, buddy.
As soon as you throw like one bad pass, you're gonna hear boos.
like Cueto.
Yeah,
I mean, bring up the Cueto. And that's going to be him, dude. That was fucking stupid of him to do that. I get the fact that he's upset. He should have never went on that podcast. His agent should have never allowed him to do that. He should have kept his head down, his mouth shut, and he'd be on a
right.
team.
It has to be fine. You want to be traded, be traded. Just shut up.
He was saying some like stupid shit like here and there on Twitter, but he was coming out of this not looking too bad. We're probably like, oh, they fucked him pretty good.
Right.
So like he could have probably made make an easy transition to another team. Teams see this, dude. It doesn't take much for them. It doesn't take much for them to. Yeah, it doesn't take much of them to lose interest in a mediocre quarterback at best.
Like, dude, he's a stopgap between this and the next franchise quarterback.
And he's almost
and that's all right.
Yeah, and it's almost like he's not getting to like the Tebow level. Like teams just wouldn't bring in Tebow because like the attention that it comes along with. Like, dude, when the Jets signed Tebow, like SportsCenter went there. You know what I mean? Like that was crazy.
Yeah.
And like Kaepernick was kind of the same thing. Like the juice ain't worth the squeeze. He's getting close to that. So if I were him, I would just shut the fuck up.
It's all self-inflicted wounds by opening his mouth.
Right. his publicist or whatever he
He's
has.
doing a great job.
Like, dude, just shh.
The problem in Baker's head, Baker thinks he's like a top tier quarterback.
Right.
And
he's whining about every injury that he has.
He's using a lot of excuses.
And
he's not bad, like I said, but yeah, just shut up. Show him next year, buddy. You get another chance.
Somewhere, yeah. But
I mean, they're going to pick who's the quarterback they got?
Deshaun Watson.
He's a way better athlete. I mean,
Way
maybe he
better.
has 27 cases pending, but his
Oh,
his
yeah, he
potential's
might-
way
yeah, he might
higher
not
as a quarterback.
play.
Well, they said four games.
and
is
that's
the
Oh,
thing.
it's a 4 games.
That's why that didn't come down yet.
And that's another thing too. That's got to be in the bet. If the Browns, the best case scenario is if they get like a 3rd or 4th round pick, and they think Deshaun might be out for 4, 5, 6 games.
They signed
then-
that Brissett.
And they
right.
So they
signed
got
Josh Dobbs.
They got their start. Dude, they're loaded.
That's
with
my
They are
guy.
quarterbacks.
loaded.
That's my guy.
Yeah, so I mean,
That's
Baker,
going to be the real star. Next
Baker's
year.
not going to be on a team this year. I mean, not going to be on the Browns this year, I don't think. So he's
No,
a-
they're definitely going to trade him. He's already starting to not go to OTAs and
He
stuff
needs to
like
go somewhere like far, dude.
But the
like
thing is-
Seattle or like.
He even said he was like,
perfect.
Seattle would be like a good fit for me.
No one's
Yeah.
going to give up anything for him because they know the Browns have to get rid of him. So they'll wait till they release him, and then he's
yeah,
on
maybe
the
a
market.
6th rounder, 5th rounder.
Yeah.
or some
Yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that.
You're not getting anything
No,
like
no,
what
no
you
one's-
want.
No one's breaking the bank for Baker
Fuck no.
Mayfield.
I'll be honest. I thought the Colts would have been a good fit, but I think they're way better off with Matt Ryan just because of his attitude and he's so much more mature. But I do think in Seattle, because they're like sort of a run-heavy team, I think they could have
He's
success.
kind of built like Russell Wilson, up a
Yeah.
little bit. Short and he can move.
Yeah.
Elon Musk says he doesn't own a home. He just couch surfs with his friends.
I used to do that when I was on heroin.
Yeah, hey Elon. Maybe buy a crib, buddy. I don't believe this for a second. I think this
No.
is some weird shit he said on a podcast, and like it's catching some steam. What do you mean you don't have a house? What are you talking about? You just go so like when you're done living with one rich friend, you just call up your next rich friend like, hey, I'm coming over. Like, get out of people don't want you in their house.
Yeah, okay, but
Elon.
listen, his circle is probably like, oh, you're staying at I'm staying at Jack's house, but Jack lives in New York and his house in Vegas is the one I'm staying at. So you know what I mean? Like,
Sure,
Yeah,
like,
you
definitely.
could stay at my place and New York
Still
while I'm out
weird.
of town.
Oh, it's absolutely
you're not
still
gonna,
weird.
and
but
they're not going to say no to Elon because, like,
Right.
dude, who knows what
he'll kick you off Twitter.
or being friends with Elon. I'm sure there's going to be.
Some
If he
perks.
got it in, you're gonna make a couple bucks being friends with Elon,
Yeah.
one way or the other.
Yeah.
Maybe you get to Mars. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
maybe
it.
go
everybody
to
else.
Mars. Yeah, just move up there, you weirdo. But yeah,
I like that he's weird.
I
it's
like that he's
interesting.
weird. He's not. He doesn't seem like he's a bad guy. He doesn't.
Nah.
Like, he just
He has
says
enough money to not give a fuck,
he just
really.
says like weird things, and I don't know. It just kind of rubs me the wrong way sometimes.
I feel like 100% that he says a lot of things that try to make him seem like normalized.
That's yes.
That's exactly what he does. Like he's like your everyday guy. Like, listen, buddy.
I don't even own a home. I just sleep on my friend's couch.
I'm like, oh my god, I heard that. I'm like, I'm just like Elon Musk.
Yeah.
Does he smoke crack too? You know what I mean? Must have a terrible heroin addiction. Does he also steal power tools from Home Depot? Like, dude, I get what you're saying, and you're trying to like relate to the people because I could see him down the line running for office. But like, dude, just be truthful with us. We know you're super successful, you're super rich, you're super smart. I'm not hating on it, but don't try to think that we're so fucking stupid that we believe that you're couch surfing.
Do you think they should let him buy Twitter, Jack?
Yeah.
I
Why
do.
not?
Why not? Fuck
Open it wide up.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, why not? Let him
Well,
on Twitter.
I heard so if he, the people that own Twitter now, like the members of the board or whatever, they were gonna do something to dilute the stocks. So it's like basically making it impossible
Break
for
the
him to
stocks
get.
in half.
Yeah, instead
Yeah.
he
Split
can
the
never get a
stocks.
commanding
so he's
shares.
never the majority.
Majority shares,
Yeah.
yeah.
But what he did was had other investors who were going to buy up those
Right,
stocks.
right.
So like
He's not
His
a dummy.
pockets are deep. Yeah,
He's not a dummy
yeah.
for sure.
There's a weird thing that I read, and like it's kind of like a sort of conspiracy theory. So you got to put on your tinfoil hat, but it was talking about Jeff Bezos bought the Washington Post, and it was saying brilliant move by Jeff Bezos buying Washington Post, billionaire, succeeds in media, something. And then when it went to the Elon, was like when they posted about Elon, it said billionaire rich boy attempts to take over social media, and it's like, what's the difference?
Yeah, why are they hating on one and not hating on the other?
I think Elon bucks the system a little bit
Yeah.
when
And
he tells everybody to go fuck
Bezos
yourself.
doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's the
100%.
difference because the MSNBC reporter was going on and on about Elon maybe buying Twitter, and she was like, Well, it's not his job to control the narrative of what people
It's
think.
ours.
It's our job.
It's
And
crazy.
fire that cunt right now.
Right
Yeah,
now.
like what
right
are you?
now.
She
like,
still have a
on-
job.
Fire her right now on the spot.
That's why no one
The
listens
producer
to
should have
MSNBC.
just literally, you're fired.
and nobody
Right.
watches
Yeah,
it.
are you insane? What a crazy thing to say.
But she
And
believes
it's-
that.
and it's-
She truly
oh,
believes that.
Oh, she definitely
Yeah.
believes. You could tell it in the turn of her
Yeah,
voice.
it was like a Freudian slip or whatever. She
Yeah.
didn't want to say it, but it
no,
just came
it just
out.
came out.
I would say that. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, like I think all news channels think like that.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
And not only that, the people that own them.
And I believe it's a lot of it's true. I know people that are like completely like, one way they watch CNN, that's all they watch, and that's all they intake, and they literally live their life word for word. CNN. I know people that watch Fox that are completely lost their mind, and they're like fighting with each
You
other.
can't live in an echo chamber.
I swear it's like, I'll tell you someone I find that was like, I don't want to say they're down the middle, but I do find them interesting. It was Russell Brand. Like I always thought he was a fucking goof, and I started watching his YouTube, and he's actually pretty interesting. He stays kind of down the middle, and I do like him. Like
Yeah, he uses a little bit of common sense.
Yeah.
Which is
it goes
unheard of.
goes a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But no matter what you do, if you listen to the people that agree with you 100%, you're never going to open your fucking
Never
eyes
gonna-
to anything else.
that's a very good point.
You know,
Shirley.
you got to take a little bit of everything and make your own fucking opinion.
That's a good point.
See, that's called thinking.
We got a new match on our hand. You hear that, people? Shirley's teaching you how to think.
Shirley's controlling your narrative.
Yeah, let us control your narrative.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
right.
here for.
Let us tell you what to think.
You idiot.
We
Show us
got you.
your tits.
Yeah. Don't worry, you guys will be fine. We got you. The match: Brady versus Rodgers, Josh Allen against Mahomes. This seems so unbelievably boring and stupid. It's insane. Like I don't know. Every one of these personalities suck except Josh Allen. I don't know what his personality's like.
Does he don't seem like a super outgoing guy.
He does. He seems like a guy that loves football.
I've seen interviews. He seems
He's
like
an old
like
soul.
he's
Yeah.
like a cool guy.
Soul.
Yeah,
he's
he's
not
not
like
a bad
fucking
guy,
square
but-
or anything.
I don't hate Mahomes. I really don't hate it. Aaron,
So Brady's gonna be like the one. He's like talking shit.
Brady's gonna be like the funny. They try to be the funny guy. Rodgers is gonna be like, I'm too cold to be here.
Yeah.
Mahomes has that fucking voice. It sucks, and he's
Kermit
awkward.
the
He's
Frog.
just awkward. I don't. The major golf nap during this. This thing's gonna stink.
who would you now? You are the number one golf handicapper in the Western Pennsylvania.
You tell them about it. Hit another one this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, leak it.
Yeah, no, I just live bet Jordan Spieth, whacked him for 1,200. I'm
On fire.
you know, I'm seeing the board when it comes to the golf. But yeah, that's gonna suck. But Aaron Rodgers was at a camp. And
I've seen that.
It was like, I think it was like some high school camp or something. And like this kid made a nice play to pick him off, and he did like a little like gritty or something, or like and tossed the ball back at him. And Rodgers just turned around and crow hopped the ball right off his back. He was genuinely like pissed off, dude. Like, dude, relax. Like,
He's a high school
yeah,
kid.
high
dude.
school. Yeah, he's pumped. He intercepted Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Let him get a little laugh off. You don't got to turn around and crack him in the back with a football.
You piece of shit.
Jeez Christ. We got a kid living in the metaverse like full time.
Oh,
This
God.
is. I figured we were gonna get here. I don't even understand. Like they were like, I watched like this video, and like he's like in like a computer bed. He gets in his computer like he has a computer steering wheel where he drives it. Like he's in his bedroom.
He's
in
really
a-
living, man.
So he got his Oculus on like all the time. He was in a shower in like the baby pool in his room with some type of like crazy contraption over his head where he's like bathing himself.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's just way better in the metaverse than it is in real life. And it's like, okay, bro. I mean, it just seems so strange. And like, dude, if this is
How old is this guy?
He's probably like 30.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like a grown ass
No,
man.
this is a man,
I thought
yeah.
I'm thinking teenager.
So like,
or
I don't
something.
like. Did they say what he did for work?
Yeah, he's not working right now.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, surprisingly.
But it said he drives to his job. So what is he driving to a fake job in the metaverse?
yeah,
Okay.
everything.
Okay, now I get it.
Yeah.
when I watched that video, and then I watched more videos on him. His metaverse life sucks. So like,
That's rough.
yeah, like your fucking fake life sucks. So
Did you make this up?
Yeah, this is what the best you come up
Well,
with.
don't you need money to like have a good metaverse life?
You do. So the some of the things he has, like his big flat screen in a metaverse, like you could buy your TV for your bedroom. That's his favorite thing to do. Is at the end of a workday is to watch his big flat screen TV. And I swear it was like there was I think the amount that he had spent on metaverse and meta bucks and like because he's like stacked with meta money. I mean, he's up over $28,000.
You can have a pretty good time with 28,000, like in the real world.
In real world, yeah.
You can have a great weekend in Vegas,
dude.
Fuck yeah.
He like you said, like his flat screen, but like his flat screen is just him with an Oculus on with a picture of a flat screen. Like,
you can watch a real flat screen.
Like, dude, they're real flat screens.
So you're saying he has like the world at his hands and he's still lame?
Yeah, because I think
just jerks off like 1,000,000 times a day.
His car's not that cool. Like he
had a little like wheel that he was like whipping around. Dude, the
what a fucking nerd.
It was very strange.
I wanted to see him get pussy. Like there has to be some element of this where he has like
he's just buying hookers.
No, I think there's like meta chicks out there who are in the same boat. They're losers, and they're like they got a couple thousand meta dollars, and they meet another loser, and they lay on his flat screen bed in the metaverse and watch his big screen meta TV, and they sit there and he jerks off and she finger bangs herself, and like that
doesn't sound bad.
No, but I'm saying like you could.
This metaverse ain't so bad.
28 grand.
Yeah, so
That's it.
But I mean,
on the low end though, what do you think?
But if you've seen the dude, the shower part was fucking.
That was the weirdest part.
It was. He's literally like Jack said in a baby pool, and then he has like a sprinkler head on top of him, and he's like bathing himself like this.
So he just has everything to go through like a normal day in life.
In
it
a
doesn't
pool.
leave
So
the
like,
room.
And he got a sunflower like canister, and he's just pouring it on.
Oh
his head.
my God, does he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Hey, wait, does he live with his parents? I'm assuming he lives with his parents. In their basement
Yeah.
or
Dude,
something.
and like in the actual room, there's nothing else in it besides like a prison bed. It's the weird.
Yeah, and a baby pool.
In a baby pool.
He don't got no money for anything else.
In a little like in a wheel to drive.
And he said his thing was like, he's like, the metaverse, my life's just so much better here than it is here. Of course it is. You're living with you got a baby pool in a prison bed in your fucking house.
Do you know how many people that's going to pull out of society?
It's going to really fuck people up.
You know what, though? Honestly, people like that, go ahead, stay out of society.
He's definitely
like shy
that's
people.
true. We got too many motherfuckers in
Yeah.
society right now. I'd love for a lot of people to go away.
A lot of people with nut allergies love the metaverse.
Is this guy's name Eddie?
Good French toast in the metaverse.
Yeah, he could go to the metaverse diner and show everybody his fucking metaverse fucking French toast.
His organic Rice Krispie treats.
What a fucking weirdo. Speaking of weirdos,
Non-GMOs.
Tekashi 6ix9ine makes a video of him flashing like all this cash. He's like, man, that's a half a ticket. He had a fuck ton of money.
He had like $1.3 million in a trunk of a Lamborghini.
It was a lot. And then all these cars, and he was like, Google me, blah, 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 and all that. He was just talking his shit. And, like, I don't think anybody gives a fuck. I don't think he does shows anymore or anything. I don't think anybody gives a fuck. So, but then he owes like a ton of motherfuckers, like, money. So people saw his Instagram. They're like, oh, shit, like, I need my money.
You got that money, I see.
Like court case money, street money. Like people were coming.
People that got robbed.
Yeah,
like,
people. Yeah,
he owes
right.
them all money
He owes
and
them
shit.
money. And then he made a very different video the next day. Looked like he's about to cry. Like that was all fake money. It's prop money. I don't have those. Those aren't my cars. Like, dude, just go away, you little weirdo.
How is he still breathing, honestly, dude? He screwed over like a ruthless gang
Major
of bloods,
gang.
and
Yeah.
He's still walking around. I don't get
That
it.
Major
blows
gang.
my mind.
Yeah.
You got to have major security.
I don't think he has much money left. I think it's like
it's all prop
real-
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't pay
Paying him in
enough.
prop money.
They said most that he hit up, like, I forget who he hit up. It was like a rapper, like some dude, like asking like just borrow money to floss with, and then the rest of it was just like fucking completely fake. Like what weird, man.
Yeah, you're trying to stay relevant, man.
Yeah, go in the metaverse. He might be better off there.
Yeah.
He thought he was in the metaverse.
You'll be a real big deal there. You can hang out with the guy in the baby pool
and wash his hair for him.
and watch his big screen at night.
We got Minnesota Timberwolves are in the playoffs. We got protesters gluing themselves to the floor or pretending to glue themselves to the floor, and like so like this lady was like on the floor right by like the free throw line, and they were trying to pull her up, and she was like, I'm glued, and like wouldn't get up. The other lady like fucking chained herself
Yeah, I
to the
seen
hoop
that.
Why? I don't understand why they
because the
protesting.
owner of the Timberwolves killed a bunch of chickens.
He owns a chicken farm.
He owns a chicken farm, and they all got swine flu, so he had to get rid of the chickens.
So it didn't kill all
And
the other chickens.
Yes, so right, that's what happens. And dude, yeah, someone has to kill chickens.
Who's this?
Everybody like
Who's this? Jim Purdue?
Yeah, somebody. It's something Taylor. I forget his last name. But yeah, he's getting crushed. All these weird, crazy ladies, PETA ladies, are just hopping on the court and fucking up the playoffs.
She ate her chicken
The
salad.
The
and
chickens
then
were
came
going
pissed.
down either way.
Yeah, the one girl shared like James. I think his name's James Taylor or something Taylor. James Taylor roast chickens. Like, yeah, dude, sounds delicious.
So does the Colonel.
Deep fry 'em.
everywhere.
Deep fry 'em, send them in my
There's a
house.
lot of different
There's a
ways.
wing shortage out
A
there.
lot of different ways to eat them chickens.
Didn't you hear from Young Jeezy? Chickens go for 30.
All right, we got a professional, last corn dick here, professional baby namer. So this lady makes up to $1,500 a baby, sometimes up to $10K. How much money do people have, or how weird are people where they can't just come up with a fucking name and stick with it? Like
Steve,
Yeah.
1,500. Thank
10
you.
grand to pay someone to name your baby, and she's like dressed like she's a little hippie online,
like
like a
making
little
up
Sherpa.
her own names.
Yeah, like
Some of the names some of the names were like
they're not even words.
they're brand new names.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just like, man, how much money do people have to be wasted on shit like this?
a lot of
you could trick some white people into spending
Yep.
some loot, dude.
I was just thinking, like, they have people convinced that this is a cool thing to do. So when the baby gets older, they'll be like, "Oh my God, you remember Patchouli Sarah, the one that didn't shave her armpits?
She loved patchouli.
She named our son Armband. You know Armband? Oh my God, his name's beautiful Patchouli Sarah and her hairy armpits.
Holy Sarah!
Because she probably smells like patchouli, doesn't shave her armpits.
I can guarantee
has
that.
a major
What's
nut
patchouli? Like that grease that like hippies wear? It's,
That-
instead of,
it-
like showering.
It's hippie cologne, and they're like,
it's like a wax cologne.
yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. It's just
Wax?
It's like solid cologne,
It's
dude.
such a strong smell because it overpowers body odor.
Stank.
So when you like
Weed and stank.
if you go to one of them stupid fucking Fish concerts or that dumbass Grateful Dead bullshit, all you smell is fucking patchouli and fucking, you know what I mean, non-GMO fucking
Organic Rice Krispie
treats.
treats.
Yeah, they're fucking idiots. Did you just Google patchouli?
No, I'm looking up dick sizes. So, brother in arms, American men rank 59th in the world when it comes to dick sizes.
I know a couple guys in Greenfield that killed that average.
Yeah, sure do. So our average is 5 inches, 5.35 inches. That ain't no hammer, but it ain't that. I mean, that's not horrible. But I guess that's where 59th that will get you. Ecuador, they're coming in over almost 7 inches.
Because they're closer to the sun.
On average.
You think? Yeah.
An average meat whistle 7 inches.
I mean,
What
yeah.
are you laughing at? 'Cause I say closer to the sun?
They probably have better soil than us.
Yeah, they don't have all the fucking. They didn't grow up by steel mills.
It's all everything they eat is organic.
I mean, Haiti got bigger dicks than us. They're in the
Who's
top
number
5.
one?
Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Ecuador's number one?
Number
Packing
one.
the most heat.
average 6.93, so almost 7. That's a nice sized dick for average.
Right.
So you ain't that means there's a bunch of
There's
12-inch dicks running
Yeah,
around.
I was gonna
that place.
say there's some outliers.
There's some major Ecuadorian dicks going on.
That's where that fucking porn site Dog Fart. They go to Ecuador to get them dudes with the big old dicks to slam hog them whores.
Jesus. I was like reading what I was about to say, so like I only caught like part of that.
I still don't even understand.
I don't know what the fuck you
I
thought.
got it, Mike. It was brilliant.
You know, you must have seen a dog fart porn.
No,
Those
just when you
dicks are
said
huge.
you said hog slamming whores, I thought that was pretty funny.
That's where my ears perked back up again.
The dog fart porn.
Wow.
Here's a couple countries that I didn't think that would have bigger dicks than us, like France.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either.
Where was this done? France, the survey.
Yeah, France coming in at 6.20. Spain, 5.45. India. Are you telling me Indian
I
dudes
don't
got bigger
believe
dicks
that.
than us?
They hold that-
5.40.
They have them things. They put
They're
them,
elephant people.
Yeah, they have them dumbbells tied to the end of their cocks. And they walk around.
Stretch that baby out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
forgot
what I
about
should
that.
do.
Motherfuckers with like 72-inch cocks over there. They use them to snake out drains.
We had the Asians come in right underneath us. At,
Surprise, surprise.
dude, but like they're right there. Japan's at 5.34 and South Korea's at 5.18. You would think like, I don't know, like were we just running around here with a bunch of baby dicks?
I don't.
What is a melting
It's a
pot?
very diversified country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a stat I don't like. Yeah, China 5.15, Ireland, not great. 5.03. We almost came clocking in at under 5 inches. That's not good. That's not good for business.
Who got the babyest dick?
Cambodia, man.
Get the fuck out of here.
Cambodia is 3.95.
Why does that surprise you?
That's a tiny little
Cambodia?
thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't, dude.
I'm gonna be honest, 'cause I thought Cambodia was a black country.
No,
it's
Asian.
like Filipino, I guess.
Oh,
And then
okay.
You see how that makes perfect sense? Then I get it.
And
Yeah.
Taiwan's right above that. But
Oh,
man, Ecuador, Dick City.
Don't let your girl go to Ecuador by
Yeah,
herself.
that's it. No,
Yeah.
no bachelorette parties in Ecuador.
Yeah, come
Ecuador's
back
gonna be the
and-
new Miami here, fucking in a couple years.
As soon as the girls hear this podcast, then
Yeah.
everybody's gonna be booking a trip.
Oh, they'll be coming out with blown out urethras.
Fucking Christ. If we can make it through one podcast without you saying urethra.
Dude, you know Misha loved that segment.
Yeah, I didn't see where the
All the dick talk.
he loves the dick. The Russians they're not on this list anywhere.
The rest of the world boycotted them. That's
They boycotted their
Should
dick.
stay the fuck out of Ukraine. That's why. How about that, motherfuckers?
Not even getting recognized on the dick list.
Yeah.
Brother in arms, people who leave parties without saying goodbye save 2 days per year out of their lives. So
can
the
see
old
that.
Irish goodbye saves you 2 days.
Yeah.
I like it.
I can see that because I'll say goodbye to everybody in this room 3 times
It's
before
brutal,
I leave.
dude. I hate when I get stuck in a goodbye train.
I'm getting, the older I get, the better I am at the trap doors. Like whoever's house it is I'm at, I'll be like, dude, thanks for
If
having me
people are
over.
drinking, there's no reason to
chance.
say goodbye.
At
No.
on Easter, I was still in my in-laws' house saying goodbye to everybody, and Rose and the kids were in the car waiting for me.
What, you that guy?
Yeah,
You're the guy?
Sully's hugging everybody 7 times.
Oh,
Every
I will. Especially if I have a couple cocktails.
Yeah, he's like the Chevy Chase. Can't get him out of there.
Yeah, if you're drinking, you could definitely peel it off. But if you got to round up kids and shit like that, it's kind of hard to pull.
That's when you want to because you're like, please God, just let this end. You
Yeah.
rip these kids out of here, throw them in a car, and go home.
Yeah, like someone throw a tantrum so we could just.
Well, that's usually what they're
I'll-
doing.
I'll pinch one of them so they
leave.
start crying.
Yeah, no, there's something to cry about.
Yeah,
Oh,
my dad,
you're
my
having
dad
fun?
will just bail any party.
He'll trap door.
You'll just like see him walking down the street, like, all right, dude, see you
Yeah.
later.
He's good at that.
My dad will like see me do it, and he'll follow me out to the porch. He'll be like, all right, I'll see you later. I'm like, all right, I'll see you later, man.
He's like, I get it. I'm not going to blow your spot up, but I'm going to say
yeah,
goodbye.
Not talking to all these people.
Not drinking is one of the biggest benefits. Is all I have to be like, hey, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna get out of here, guys.
That's a major out for you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's.
There's been times where it wasn't the drinking that bothered me. It was the human beings.
It
that
was
were
the
there.
company. Yeah. No, I could. Yeah, I'd be going to that well a lot.
Yep, I sure do.
Young Buck, formerly of G Unit, is going to have to forfeit his gold teeth because he's going bankrupt. I thought there was a law when you were like, if you're filing for bankruptcy or like you get like busted by the FBI, they can't take anything that's on you.
Did you see that in a movie?
I did. That Tom Cruise
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, where he's flying that plane. Is that not a real
That's
thing?
a great movie. I don't know.
That is a great movie.
Sometimes
I can't
when
think of
Apparently
the name of
not
it.
if they're
Yeah.
popping his
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
bicuspids out.
Yeah, that fucking sucks, man. Like, dude. But
Maybe like that's gonna keep him from like.
going to jail.
Yeah.
You got to pop the mot buck.
Yeah.
They're worth a couple bucks.
I like what you did there.
$20,000.
Is that it?
I don't know.
I mean, it's probably
What
not
do your
crazy.
teeth look like underneath? Do your teeth stay okay with them on
No,
top?
I
It's like
think
a veneer,
it's
right?
Like a veneer. They
Yeah,
shave
they're
them
shaving
down.
that
They
bitch
look-
down
they
to
look
points.
They look crazy.
You look like a
Exactly.
cone head.
Yep. Like even like
They
worse.
shave your teeth down?
I mean, you
Yeah.
never seen anybody with like that gets veneers with their teeth look like. They
yeah,
sh-
but so you're putting those on. You're like, I'm gonna have these
and then-
forever.
And then you snap. Yeah, and then you snap them up and they glue them up there, and they're in there.
Yeah, unless you get like a grill or something, obviously.
Right.
then
You
that
can pop
comes
that
out.
fucking thing out.
But I'm sure he would have paid.
Yeah, I
he
thought it
would've-
was
he
just
would've
like a
gave
grill.
away.
I didn't realize it was.
No, it's actual teeth.
That's what I thought too.
I think that you could go both ways because Ears has like a grill gold tooth situation where that pops in and out, but
Ears has a
oh, he
a
sure
grill.
does. Yeah, he sure does.
All right.
But I think Bucks are in there, so they're gonna go in Buck's mouth and take his money. That's fucked up.
Yeah. Talk about going in your mouth. They
Damn, he
really
can't get
are.
any albums. He can't get hit any like.
50 couldn't get him a couple points of that
Something.
vitamin water. Like,
Yeah.
damn, you got young Buck out here struggling like that.
Go ahead, homie, getting his teeth
Used
taken.
to love G Unit. They sold a lot of wife beaters, man.
Yeah, they did.
A restaurant. This is somewhere in Asia, I think, because I mean they're just ruthless when it comes to shit like this. A restaurant will only serve. Well, it's a naked restaurant. They will only serve guests. So you go in there naked. You come in, eat naked. Everybody's naked. you can't come in if you're a little bit fat because they think you're going to just ruin the time for everybody else. So if you're a little thick or a fat ass, you can't come into the restaurant because you're disgusting.
They're like, you're gonna make everybody sick, pal.
Yeah, no one wants to look at you and eat some, General Tso's. I didn't know where to put them because I kind of get it. I don't want to stare at a fucking gross person when I'm in there naked. Who wants to eat
they're
naked?
two separate things.
They are.
A one-time experience.
I'm saying if you want to see somebody
There should be,
naked, I don't want to really be hungry.
There should be a fatso section and like a in-shape section.
Right.
So like,
With like a divider.
With a divider so you don't see those whales.
What about well-groomed
walking
section?
around?
Like
That's the thing.
Where somebody's coming in there with a bush.
That's the
you
thing.
know
Like
what I
you
mean?
be in shape and still be gross naked.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Be like, okay, here's where the people shop at Macy's at, and the Lane Bryant section's over here.
Lane Bryant.
Or Fashion Bug.
Deb Plus.
Yeah.
I can't imagine too many fatsos wanting to go eat naked though either. So I don't know if it would a problem. But
Why would you want to eat naked?
Yeah, that's a
even if you're
weird fetish.
Beautiful, you know.
Dude, they're literally just
They're running out of shit to do over there.
They are running out of shit.
After going to that sex store, there's a lot of weird fetishes. The lady tried to sell me a double-sided dildo. I'm like, you think I'm going ass to ass with my girlfriend? Like, what the fuck do I need a dildo with two sides for? I don't need a dildo
To
period.
go ass to ass with your girlfriend.
Right. I'm like, this is fucking weird.
In
I'm
her
not-
defense, you were in there in the middle of the day buying fucking stockings for yourself.
Yeah.
In her
Crotch-
mind, in her
crotchless
mind,
stockings.
in her mind,
Unisex
yeah,
stockings, yeah.
this little creep's walking in. He wants a stocking. You know what he might also want? A double-sided dildo.
yeah,
to
it's called
put in his
upselling.
butt.
That's what I was just gonna say. She's trying to upsell
I'm
you.
like, hey, you guys going to eat Porta Johns around here?
She's like, matter of fact, we do. What did she look like that worked there?
Oh, she was probably about 65 years old. Definitely had a lot. I would say definitely liked drugs at one point. Looks like she kind of pulled it together and like she's seen it all now. You know what I mean? So she's just
Now
ready.
she's selling rubber cocks
Yeah.
to people.
Yeah, like there's probably dudes just coming in there hammering themselves. I mean, whatever. Anything goes in that store, but if it was clean, I'll say that was clean.
Man, I had a straight heroin addict drop off my Uber Eats, my salad this afternoon. It was like, man,
Uncomfortable.
dude, it was uncomfortable. I was like, dude,
You're just trying to make a couple dollars.
I get it. It's just, and what are you gonna do? Who's? That's what you get, I guess. But it was like, oh my gosh.
Was he on time? Did he get it there quickly?
She did a good job, and the bag was still stapled. So that's all.
So
I
she
really
didn't go
yeah,
fishing
yeah.
through
So
it.
she
That's all
probably
I
has
really
a
gave
stapler in her car then?
Could have a stapler in her car. But I don't
touch
know.
my stapler.
If you're on heroin, I don't think you got like a random staple. You might have a stapler. That thing ain't full of staples.
No, you sold us.
Yeah. You melted those staples down.
You got a lot better chance of having syringes and staples.
We got Kyrie Irving giving the Boston Celtics, the fans in Boston, the finger.
The
for
double bird.
The double bird behind the head. And he also told a fan to suck his dick. This is good for basketball. I love when this shit goes on. Like, dude, fuck. They don't like him. He don't like them. He's not being a bitch about it. They're gonna let him have it. It's gonna get way worse. But it's good for basketball.
I like it.
They've been nothing but rotten to him. He wasn't great for them. They don't like each other.
Right.
This is let
the heckling,
go at it.
the
Yeah,
heckling
go at
ensue.
it. Let's get nuts.
Plus, like he showed it it's bothering him a little bit, so they're going to go twice as hard game 2.
Yeah, and he might swing on somebody in game 2. It'd be fucking great. We need another like fucking full blown
Malice
or
Palace.
or whatever the fuck it was called.
The Great Untold.
We got the bad Bobby girl. This is the Catch Me Outside girl.
Bad baby.
Bad baby.
What are you, an idiot?
Well, dude, it's BHABI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's different.
I thought she was Bad
My
Barbie.
mom spent $1,500 to have her named that.
She just bought a house in Florida that she paid cash for like $6.1 million.
What?
Doing all right.
She's doing all right.
All from being on what was that? Dr.
Dr.
Phil.
Phil.
OnlyFans.
Music. She makes money off music. She has a couple like platinum songs and then crushes it on OnlyFans. Dude, she has like 17 million followers or something crazy like that on Instagram.
And she's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month just off that.
Wow.
Man.
What does she look like?
She don't.
I mean,
She's young
She's
though.
young
isn't
still.
she?
She's
really
like 20 now, I think.
I thought she was young.
She's hot.
which is young. Yeah, she's trash hot.
Yeah,
like
like trailer park hot.
no,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like definitely like
Classy trailer park hot.
Yeah, like she lives in a good trailer.
Double wide.
Yeah, but she definitely you could have seen her like she would have been at all race fighting other girls.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
would have been friends with her.
She would have been. she would have been a crow if this was 20 years ago.
No doubt.
And that's not a knock on the crows; they were pretty hot.
No doubt. Man, she just said, "Catch me outside." How about that? To fucking Dr. Phil, and here she is. Good for her.
That was her
man.
chance. She took her every
Yep.
up. You know.
The
I
monetized
can't believe she bought that.
I mean,
Shoot or shoot.
Shoot or shoot.
Dude, but
like,
people, it just goes to show you,
just
people
how-
will follow anybody.
Yeah,
if you,
social
if you
media was
stick
just
with
like
it.
blowing up at that time, and it was just, man, she got lucky.
She had to
but
be
you
young
can't
when
hate
she
on her.
started. She was like
Oh,
15.
dude, I mean,
or
she's
something.
only like
13,
20
14.
now.
Yeah,
so
she's been around.
She's been around for a minute, but to walk up with 6.1 mil in cash.
I mean, that's got to end at some point, no?
Not if you're
I
smart
don't
with
know.
your money, I guess.
Yeah, no, she seems like she's pretty smart.
She has a money manager. Like there's a whole. She has a team of people around her. Like,
Well,
yeah.
that gets sticky though, because when you get those teams,
Everybody's got their hand out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so
where the
those-
embezzlement happens.
Yeah.
they caught
But
her outside.
What she does have, she has a house that she paid $6 million for. So even if shit hits the fan, you got
$6 million you're sitting on.
I give her props.
Yeah, good for her,
I ain't
man.
hating on bad baby.
The USFL started this weekend. Did you, anybody? I didn't see any of it. Did anybody see
I,
any of
didn't-
it?
I watched the game for like 2 seconds.
So Pittsburgh has a team, Pittsburgh Maulers. Do they play in Pittsburgh or are they play in Alabama? Somebody was saying.
That all the games are in Alabama this week. All the games were in
So-
Birmingham.
So all the games are played in the same city, like every week. Is that what
I don't know if
happens?
it's gonna be every week, but the inaugural week, I know all the games were played on that same field.
So the big kickoff was Birmingham, Alabama. That's how they wanted to roll this out.
Dude, it was the easiest bet in the world. People were saying was like they're playing on the same field. The field's gonna be so fucked up by the last game.
No one's gonna be able to
but it's gonna
kick.
be. It was 17-3.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, think of Heinz Field when they had all those high school games down there, and there was a Pitt game and then a Steeler game. They always had to get in the turf for it. That so it looked incredibly stupid. They did have a helmet cam on the running back that was kind of cool. I saw, but the Pittsburgh Maulers cut somebody.
The running back.
They cut a running back because he wanted pizza instead of chicken salad going through the cafeteria line. And they cut him for it. And they said he broke a couple like team rules, but like this is the one that like they're like, we told you when you signed this paper when you came in, like not to disrespect anybody in the building. That means like cafeteria service. So I don't know. He's sticking to his story. He's just saying like they said, hey, do you want it's chicken salad? Is that gonna be a problem? He said, yeah, I don't like chicken salad. He's like, if you got pizza, I'll have that.
Like, how dare you talk to her like
so
that?
I don't know if he ordered a pizza and then they cut him for it. It seems weird.
Well, they said he was being a dick when he ordered it.
Kind of being.
That's what they said. He said
yeah,
something
he
else.
said not at all. Seems like maybe that's a slap on the wrist. Like, hey man, you eat what we give you here.
Compared to what's going on in the NFL, if like you know what I mean, like.
That just shows talent.
But you're on like this is last chance you pretty much type
know.
shit. Like you should. I guess they're looking at it like you should be happy to be here.
There's a bunch of guys dying to take your place.
And like I didn't. When they say chicken salad, do they mean like a chicken salad, like salad with chicken on top of it?
No.
Or they mean the mayonnaise-based chicken salad?
mayonnaise-based
Because that's
chicken.
totally
Yeah,
different
100%.
things.
I was thinking of the
If
like
it-
a chicken,
if
like,
it's
like
a
a
leaf-
salad with chicken in
If
it.
it's a salad with chicken in it, that's like don't be just
Just
you
eat
could
it and shut
you
up.
could eat that, bro.
Yeah.
But if they're just like it's chicken salad
I
like with
wouldn't eat it.
mayonnaise in
Yeah,
it or
some people
nothing
don't like
else,
mayonnaise,
that's insane.
I'd be like, no, I'll have
Ye-
pizza as
yeah,
well.
Why isn't there options in the cafeteria?
They don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, like none.
Yeah,
They're
that's
giving
it.
you
Obviously.
brown bag lunches.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
chicken
Dude,
salad or
if
nothing.
they're grinding up fucking chickens from Taylor fucking roasted.
Yeah, the
from
ones with
Swine-
cancer.
swine flu
Yeah.
chicken.
the flu chickens. Like, dude, I can't really blame them. I'd fucking probably go for some Papa John's too.
They just seen a dude in a Timberwolves jersey dropping off all these chickens. He's like, "Fuck that." I
Yeah,
ain't
it
eating
came in a
that.
big bus.
Yeah,
Dude, I
These
just don't
chi-
have enough. I just don't have enough time for like these alternative leagues.
Nobody does, dude. They're
I mean,
terrible.
dude, you got college football, NFL, and I like a little bit of high school football.
Yeah.
That's about where my attention ends.
That's enough. I
Yeah.
mean, no, these leagues.
I don't know. I've been to a
fucking
couple
catch on.
arena football games. They're actually
Why do they keep
not bad.
investing money in these leagues like they're going?
I don't
to catch
get
on?
it. Like, who do they trick?
they're not. What it is they're almost trying to like the NFL is trying to go global. Like they're eventually going to start having teams all over the world. These leagues are basically going to be like how our minor league baseball works. People go to the games. They have a fan base. People follow it. It's a big thing. They need a minor league for the NFL.
Are you
But
that's
trying to convince
college
me
ball.
this is going to work?
no,
That this is going to catch on?
no. This is
on a
my-
TV?
No, I'm telling you why they're doing it. They
I
need-
just don't see it working.
I believe you, but I'm saying that's why they keep trying it because they're looking to have like
Right,
a
they
minor
want to
league
catch.
system.
Yeah, but they want to catch a TV contract. But dude, there's like 20 people at the game.
Yeah.
So these like them minor league towns, like they love their teams. They'll show up to the game.
Right.
Nobody went to this game.
No.
And pretty much nobody watched it on TV.
Because none of the teams were from fucking Birmingham.
And they're already eating chicken salad sandwiches.
Rough out here.
Have
What more do you
swine-
want from me?
Dude, they're losing
swine
money
flu.
left and right. Yeah.
The dude who cut him, he was a former Steelers running backs coach, who's the head coach of the Pittsburgh Maulers. And when he explained it, I heard it was fucking.
I thought it was a janitor that
I
fired
like
him.
seeing him like talking to
The
him. Like,
explanation wasn't good.
no.
The dude was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, we gotta let you
He's
go.
like,
We
yeah,
told
he's
you
like-
not to disrespect the team." And he was like, "I told you this." And he was like, "Well, what did I do?"
I'm allergic to mayonnaise.
He's like, "What did you eat, bro? Did you eat the chicken salad?"
Yeah.
Have you seen that
Nuts.
shit?
Catch me outside.
We'll do one more here. Man gets $450K after he sues company because he didn't want a birthday party. So I guess this company this guy works for is big on birthday parties. They come in, sing, get you a cake, the whole 9 yards. This guy got ahead of it. He was like, "Hey, not a birthday guy. Don't celebrate it. Don't like to be sung to. Get anxiety. Leave me alone. Please don't sing on my birthday." Message fell through the cracks. Birthday time comes along. They kick in the door. They're singing. Fucking, this guy has a panic attack pretty much. Fucking freaks out. Fucking leaves. The boss bring him in like the next day, say he's being rude, and it's rude to the rest of his coworker. He's being selfish. He should just suck it up and take the birthday song. Got more anxiety from that because now this is the what he didn't want to happen is now happening, and then he eventually gets fired because like he had a falling out with pretty much everybody he works with. They thought he was a dickhead because he didn't want them to sing happy birthday to him. I'm totally on this guy's side. I fucking hate the happy birthday song. If the dude doesn't want to be sung happy birthday, don't sing the guy happy fucking birthday. Move on.
Yeah.
So he
That's
got
a
four.
weird thing at work. Like
It is like
that's
why?
like that must be the happiest environment ever.
Well, yeah, like Rosato and Sons, like dude, I don't think that would happen. I think what would happen
Yeah.
is Rosato's dad would like try to kick you down the steps, or something like that, and call you a piece of shit. But like, you know what I mean? And he'd laugh and pick you back up. But
Yeah, I never worked anywhere where we celebrated birthdays. Like if a dude retired, like for
If
the
somebody
city or
like
something
finds
like
out
that,
your birthday, like, oh, happy birthday. Like, oh,
yeah,
thanks.
give me a scratch off or something.
Yeah.
Right.
I
I'll
work-
buy you a shot after work.
I worked at a GNC vitamin warehouse up in whatchamacallit, Beaver County, and they did that. And they did it to like everybody. But here's the thing: half the dudes that worked were in a halfway house, and they loved it.
Oh well, yeah. If
Yeah.
if you don't have any money, you're getting caked up once a week.
And you're getting cake, and then like you get, I like people would like throw you a couple bucks for the vending machine. So it was like a big day for you. But like that,
If
was
you don't want it, you don't want it.
Dude,
I agree,
dude, have you ever been in like a restaurant, like it's your birthday, and like somebody
It's the
sneaks
worst.
over and
Yeah.
like just go sing happy birthday?
I worked in restaurant. Like, dude, it was the worst.
Dude,
My
Like,
uncle
dude, we
hates
used to-
that
we
shit.
used
dude,
to
I
do-
would just sit there and turn red like, oh,
brutal.
God.
Would try to be the server that has to get people to
You used
sing.
to sing it.
Yeah, like an idiot.
Like you'd be like,
dude.
I need singers, and everybody's walking by like, suck my dick, pussy.
happy,
and it's just
happy
like,
birthday,
yeah,
happy
yeah,
birthday.
that's the worst.
Happy, we hope all your dreams come true.
Yeah.
It's funny though when you know someone doesn't want, even if it's not their birthday, you go over like, here's a 20, go sing to this.
I
dude.
used to just get over exaggerated, like happy birthday, clapping in motherfuckers' faces. Like, dude, you're making me do this. Like, I'm gonna make everybody uncomfortable.
you think it's weird before?
Yeah.
Wait till I start singing,
Like, I start
motherfucker.
stomping my foot like a fucking lunatic.
Jump on your table.
Yeah, dick bags. All right, let's take a break.
All right, buddy, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We come back, we're going to have more Greenfield Science Podcast. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick and tired of hiring heroin-addicted roofers? I know I was. I had 6 of them fall off my roof in one day. I didn't know what to do. I found out about Allen Construction. Their roofers don't do heroin. So if you're looking for roofers that don't do heroin, call 412-954-8337. 412-954-8337. Make sure your roof stays and they don't come back at night to steal the shingles. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're sitting down right now and you're listening to the podcast or watching the podcast, you probably want to order a pizza. And if you do, make sure you order from Capizzuto's Pizza, the official pizza that Greenfield's Finest podcast, located at 422 Greenfield Avenue, phone number 412-521-6570. Mention Greenfield's Finest podcast whenever you call. Are you in the market right now for buying a house? Maybe in the market for selling a house. Have you heard about Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services? If you haven't, maybe you should check them out. They're located right here locally in Pittsburgh at 106 South 18th Street in Southside. A lot of people think that they only service the Southside, but that's not true. They handle all the Pittsburgh area, and they also handle property management too. So if you're looking for a good real estate company that's locally owned and locally ran, call Carlson & Associates Real Estate Services at 412-431-1000. 412-431-1718. That's 412-431-1718. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. Hey, everybody, just to let you know real quick, Carlson & Son Real Estate now does notary. If you need your wills, trust, advance directive, executorship, custody, guardianship, power of attorney, or court documents notarized, contact Carlson & Son Real Estate. I don't know about you, but I ain't got time to be packing boxes and moving stuff all the way around the tri-state area. I just don't got time for it. But I gotta move. What am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I found out about Miracle Movers. Fully bonded and insured, serving the Tri-County area. And they go long and short distance. I just found out they do commercial delivery too. That's Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620. 412-419-2620. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. If you're having lawn problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems and the grub ain't one. It's 2020. Time to get your motherfucking lawn right. If it ain't tight, it ain't right. You best call Rosato and Sons. 412-521-9045. 412-521-9045. And get your motherfucking lawn right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into what's grinding our gears. Johnny, get us kicked off. What's grinding them gears?
All right, so we've been having problems with the Porta Potty People at work.
Yeah.
All right. So apparently they don't come to clean it because, like, this one dude lost the key for, like, the 10th time.
Okay.
So instead of, like, calling down and, like, trying to meet somebody, his plan was he went down there and tried to cut my lock off.
What?
Yeah, he tried to cut the lock off.
The locko, like
The gate. Yeah.
What kind of fucking idea is
And then
that?
he beat the shit out of the lock. Dude, because it has, like, a weather guard on it.
Yeah.
And, like, that was all busted up. And then he must have been, like, hitting, like the one latch with, like, a hammer, dude. We had to, like, put it all back together. So I'm like, what in your, so we had a call, like, dude, what is this? That's, like, breaking and entering.
Yeah.
Like, we call, we'll meet you down there.
Right.
And we'll let you in. Like, oh, I'm so sorry. I think they gave us, like, some free months.
But why
Like,
would you think that's okay to do?
what in your right mind would think, like, okay, I lost the key. I'm just going to cut this dude's lock off.
Oh, my God.
And
No
not
one's
tell
gonna
them about
notice
it.
that?
Yeah.
They were going to put a combination lock back on because they keep losing the key.
That
was their
crazy.
Fucking morons.
Dude, I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah,
It is insane.
That's
yeah.
insane.
I mean, you should switch to a combination lock, but you should
Fuck
do
that.
Yeah, now I'll never use a combination lock.
Why? Because
Well,
what if somebody quits and then they come and do the combination?
yeah,
Then I got to switch the lock. Dude, just don't lose the key. I gave you 7 of them.
yeah.
It's not that hard. Just keep them on a key ring in the truck.
That's it.
Right,
Pretty
Rosato
simple.
and Sons on it.
Yeah,
I gave you 10 of them.
he has to manage other keys.
Either way.
You can't have the
Either
other key.
way. Or just say, dude, I'll meet you down there. Either way, you probably shouldn't come and cut my lock off.
That's wow.
Or
That's-
try
yeah,
to.
that's-
I got like one of them ones that you can't cut, but there's like a big-ass indent in it.
He tried his hardest.
Yeah.
I
Poor
ran
bastard.
I
But
ran
dude,
into
like-
the
stepping on
locks
those
again.
bolt cutters.
But dude, the latch was like all like I had to like calibrate it.
What company is this?
I don't even want to put them out there.
They suck, whoever they are.
They suck.
They're not the good Porta John people that connect them together. And
No,
put the little
right.
logo in the-
This place is way too
Blow
dirty.
jobs.
They come like once a month
Yeah, they could never
and beat the
work in
shit out.
porn.
Dude, they hit the gate the one time and tried to say they didn't.
So what? You don't got bathrooms down at the shop? You're going straight Porta Johns?
Yeah, it's
They're-
cool that they got a Porta John. Yeah,
You're lucky I have that. Dude, like
It's
we're
either
not
that or
down
piss
there
behind
that
the
much.
moss.
It's not like we're like there all day.
Got you.
one
yeah,
guy-
I guess you're right.
You want to take a poop in the morning? You want to take a poop after work?
There's one guy that shits. Well, he actually just left, but for 3 years he shit religiously. The second we got down there, he was in there taking a
About
steam.
20 minutes he'd be in there.
Yeah, blowing it
Yeah,
up.
that was set up so he didn't have to help you load the trucks.
No, believe me, he was.
Dude,
was
I'd be like
legitimate?
locking the gate the one time he came like running out of there. Like
20 minutes in a Porta John.
Dude, like you'd be like,
Yeah.
25.
amount
Yeah,
of time.
that's way too long.
if like me and Zebra were like sitting there just bullshit all of a sudden, like dude, he just come barreling out of
Okay, well,
there.
Greg's still in there.
Yeah.
He put hot sauce on everything. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Nah, that's why he's in the Porta John all the
Yeah, his
time.
asshole's on fire.
Yeah.
Sciulli, what do you got?
You know how so Rosa, she been on this vitamin kick. All right, so she orders all this shit from Amazon, all these fucking vitamins, right? So I keep getting these boxes like constantly. I'm like, how many fucking vitamins? Like, how many different kind of vitamins is she getting? And I'm getting
Right.
boxes all the time. So I look in the cupboard like yesterday. There was like 7,000 ginkgo bilobas, dude. She put it on like repeat fucking order and never said it. And I'm like, so why did you tell me? I could have like canceled it. She's like, well, I thought you'd be mad at me. So instead, I'm just spending $30 every 2 weeks on ginkgo fucking bilobas, dude.
Why didn't she cancel it?
I don't think she knew how.
Does she eat them?
Yeah, one a day.
Yeah.
Not 7 fucking trillion, dude. I'm like giving bottles away. You guys want some ginkgo
I will,
biloba?
I'll take some.
What's it do for you?
It's supposed to help your brain.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good for
bring
your
it.
Brain.
Yeah,
I'll
we're-
take some. I'll take
God
some.
knows,
I was like-
Jack.
This
I was like-
podcast, you use some brain.
Yeah,
out
bring
of
him
it.
in.
I was like,
Yeah.
Rosa, what the fuck are you doing with all these ginkgo bilobas, dude?
Is it helping her brain at all? It doesn't seem like
Apparently
it.
not,
Yeah.
because she fucking
She doesn't know how to use the thing to cancel.
Oh, dude, I just have like crates of ginkgo biloba coming in my house,
She
dude.
said, for Nisha, I'm getting she's small.
And I swear she thought that, like, okay, if I don't do anything, it'll just stop. Like, that's
No,
not how it
that's
That's how
works.
life
dude.
works. That adult life, dude. Once you get in that that subscription mode,
It's hard to get rid of
they'll-
it.
They'll do it till you're dead.
That's
dude.
what I mean. Like, you have to
Yeah.
go through hoops to get rid of this shit.
You sure do.
Yeah, but anybody who needs ginkgo biloba, hit me up.
Oh boy, Zebra, what do you got?
I got a subscription thing. I couldn't get rid of it. Wasn't whatchamacallit. It was I didn't realize I was signed up for 1 month. I signed up for Voodoo TV. And then I signed up also the same month. I signed up to play chess online. I didn't know it was $5.99. Sign up and that was it. I've been paying for this for 3 fucking years.
What, for the chess?
Yeah.
Or for Voodoo?
In the Voodoo channel.
Yeah.
What's
so-
on the Voodoo channel?
I don't even know. Addie wanted to watch a show on the Voodoo channel. I was like, here, just fucking order it. And when it's over, cancel it. She was like, well, you're going to have to cancel it. And she reminded me, and I'd be like, all right, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, I'll get to
Never
it.
Yeah.
cancel. But then yesterday, and Ancestry.com. So, like, I've been getting hit for, like, at least $65 a month in fees of shit I don't use. Like,
And you didn't even know, dude.
I don't know who my fucking dad is. I never watch the fucking Voodoo channel, and I don't play chess online. Like, I'm just burning $65 a month, like literally just catching it on fire and just like throwing it out there. Like, I actually played chess online yesterday just to try to convince myself, and I couldn't even.
that it was worth it.
I couldn't even sit through a whole game of online chess. I'm like, I can't do this.
I can't wait for my debit card to expire. So like whatever I don't know, but I can finally stop.
There's an app that actually I downloaded
But
yesterday.
then you got to get the app, and then you got to pay for
Pay
the
for that.
app,
There's
and
a
then next thing the
subscription.
app is
You'll never
fucking-
use the app again.
Yeah, right.
I've been paying for credit monitoring for like 30 years. I think I checked my credit score once.
Well, that's like they try to then they skip. Like I've been getting all these phone calls about this is a scam. I don't know if you can be getting hit up. They're saying that my identity is in letters in the mail. That my social security number it was found on a fraudulent site. I could get this thing and it'll monitor it. And I'm like, dude, who would steal my identity? You know what I mean? You end up with like hepatitis C or something if you steal my identity. Like, what the fuck? But like, they almost had me convinced. They scare tacticked me. I'm like, oh my God, they found fraud. I'm like, wait a minute. And I Googled something and it was like, they send these out to everyone to scare
Yeah,
tactic.
there's so many scams. Like, oh, your Amazon thing has been hacked.
Oh, yeah, go through your
You
fucking
want to leave
emails.
it go or take action now? And I'm
Yeah.
like,
They're tricking old people all day long with shit like that.
Yeah, some of us youngsters, too.
I got a grinder. This is actually Eddie Coin's grinder. He started a big debate up in the group chat today. He said when you get one of those, which this happens to me all the time, you get one of those poops, and once you're done pooping, you start to wipe, but it just never, ever ends, dude. And you're just pooping, and then you're just wiping forever, and you're like 10, 15, 20 wipes in, and like there's still shit everywhere. Like, dude, what is going on?
Like, I might as well
here,
just
man?
take a fucking shower.
Yeah,
dude,
this
that's
is a
the spicy
disaster.
food problem. Like,
Yeah,
it's a
he's
soft
a big
poop.
big spicy.
That's all
food
that
guy.
organic food that he's eating.
I like
A
the
soft poop will
Yes, dude,
I-
it
I
stays
saw-
burn.
around.
Sometimes, like, dude, that spicy food burns.
Oh, yeah, hot fire.
Hot fire.
That's a good point. There's nothing worse than getting ready to leave for work and you got a soft poop. Because like you're like, God, I can't. I'm gonna be a couple minutes late.
Like, if I
Yeah.
wipe any more, I'm going to chafe.
Yeah, you literally
Clog
have
the
you have,
toilet.
you have
Yeah.
a job to do now.
Right.
Like, you literally have like this is a 15.
You never really get it
it's
that
it's
clean.
never that great. Your
There's-
butthole gets itchy about an hour later.
There's poop all over me.
Yeah.
I gotta go to work and smell like poop.
Yeah, and
I
you
don't
think-
have no patchouli.
Yeah, you got your finger all the way up your asshole trying to fucking get this fucking turd cutter clean. And it's just not working.
That's when you need a bidet.
Yeah.
Or fucking pressure washer.
For real.
Hey, Ma, come down here. Hit me up real quick. This is the third time this week you've been soft pooping, eating all that ginkgo biloba.
So when you guys get a wet, like a soft, like, you know, messy poop, what's your routine? Like I go dry paper, wet wipe, back to dry paper, try to finish it off with wet wipe.
Oh, you alternate.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. Dude, I mean, sometimes it's a lot.
I mean, after so many wipes, it's shower.
Yeah, it's shower time.
You got.
I mean, it depends. You're in a hurry, like you said. If you're going to
that's
work,
what I mean. You're in a hurry. You're not hopping in the shower.
yeah.
Unless you just rinse your O-ring in the shower real quick.
If you got your pants on already and stuff
Dude, by
like
that time, I already got a fucking
Let's see if my shoes are on.
one
That's
layer of skin off my ass,
Yeah.
and that, that's the best I can do.
ass is bleeding.
That's when you got the finger up or you got the baby wipe. You're just
It's
pretty
like when
much-
you have like a nosebleed, you put the toilet
Yeah.
paper up there, like, can't catch it.
Put a tampon.
Like
in your
hopefully
ass.
this works.
there's blood everywhere. It's a fucking mess.
I got a gauze pad full of poop.
That's the worst. And then you go out to go to work, and you're like, I think I have to shit some more.
Yeah.
You gotta go back.
And
That's
then you
the
gotta
worst.
Go back and then you just fire out one messy little turd. And the process starts all over again.
It's a vicious
It's
cycle.
like a little gumball turd.
Yeah.
And you're just like, fuck, that's what was ruining my life. for
It
the
just
past
fires
4
out
hours.
of there. Yeah.
Yeah.
One little messy pellet is fucking up everything.
Fucking
little
the toilet's destroyed.
turd
Johanna.
BB.
Sorry, Johanna. I just take care of
I
it.
gotta go to work.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind like a nice, solid, frozen turd just shooting right down the pipe. You know what I mean?
Do you guys use baby powder?
Yeah,
Nah.
I do.
Every day.
I mean, I have
No.
when I was younger. That would be something.
that was
I
like that's
did.
what I feel like
Yeah.
that's something we did when we were younger,
Yeah.
and I
I
don't.
use talcum powder.
Do you? I
But
don't
that shit will give you cancer, won't it?
It's not good.
What? Ovarian cancer? What do you think my pussy's? You think my pussy's getting rotted out? You trying to say I got rotten crotch? What are you about?
After the pants you just bought for yourself, dude. I don't really know.
Yeah,
Baby
you
powder's
said-
like a big mess. It's like big, like you.
Yeah,
get
Turns
it
it's
into
out.
overrated.
paste,
It's
don't it?
overrated. Yeah, it's overrated.
It really is. One good thing about baby powder though is like you try to get it, you got your head over your legs like a little baby, and you're trying to get your butthole. And if you get it on like your carpet and you have socks on and you give it a little rub, that feels nice. That's
Yeah.
a good time.
Yeah.
It gets on your feet. That's probably the best thing about baby powder. But yeah, I haven't used it in years.
Yeah, that was a young man's game.
Dude, yeah,
really
you might get
was.
chafed in the summertime, but dude, I swear, you got to get like the right type of boxers.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
100%
Boxers?
difference in
Yeah.
your
You guys
underpants.
wear boxers?
I wear boxer briefs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a little break.
All right, buddy. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll come back. We're gonna wrap up Greenfield Finance. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Me and my wife didn't know what to do. We had a gigantic tree in our backyard that we had to get cut down. I've never done anything like this before. Who was I supposed to call? Luckily, I found Greater Pitt Tree Service, a locally owned and operated company. They came out, got to work, and got it done in a safe manner, and it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. Thank you so much, Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service. And they also do free work for World War II veterans. Please call 412-884-TREE. That's 412-884-TREE. What's going on, everybody? It's almost that time of the year where you got to go get your sidewalks or your steps fixed. And I don't trust a lot of these idiots out here right now. I really don't. Thank goodness Giuseppe and Sons is in the area, and they're always on the job. If you're looking for any type of masonry work this season coming up, please call Giuseppe and Sons, 412-421-6711, and make sure you tell them Rocco sent you, huh? Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're about to jump into What Would Greenfield Do?
What will Greenfield do?
Whoop, whoop.
So Josh Diolis, what will Greenfield do? He was watching heavyweights, and he said, what is one snack/sweet you would sneak into a fat camp? He went with double stuffed Oreos. So if you had to sneak one, if you were going to fat camp and you had to sneak one like snack in, what would you go with?
Me?
Whoever you want.
I'll be honest with you, a good old-fashioned Twinkie.
It's a Twinkie.
Yeah, that's my. I mean, I don't eat a lot of sweets and shit, but that's.
Yeah.
There's a little special place in my heart for that one there. You know, it's soft, moist, little cream inside, beautiful.
A Twinkie will get your heart rate up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of sugar. I mean, it's all sugar,
You
dude.
get one of them going, you're like,
It's like
woo!
It's like fat people meth.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. Yeah, Twinkies will definitely get you going. Yeah, that's fat kids love Twinkies. Zebra, what do you got?
I would say, I'm gonna. We were talking about these last week, but like, the one treat that I love be a Reese egg.
Yeah, good Reese eggs, a good answer too.
Do we gotta sneak them in like?
You have to sneak them in.
You got to case or stash them.
So
You don't have to keys or stash them.
I was gonna say that changes
You
everything.
probably
a
gotta
mini Twix.
Beef jerky.
That peanut, a whole fucking bag of peanut M&Ms up there.
just put a whole stick of salami down your back. Johnny, you sneaking any snacks in?
Dude, I can crush. Seeing that it's Easter is a million chocolate covered pretzels.
Yeah, it's some good chocolate covered
Yeah,
pretzels.
they were
over
good.
Easter.
Like them Ceres ones, dude. They're just too
They'll
good.
go.
I don't like this pretzel rods. I like the individual.
The regular
Sarah's.
pretzels.
Yeah.
Those
Sarah's.
are those are way better.
I like the rods. I like them both. They're both good. Those rods,
Yeah, they make a mess though. Your shirt
I
got
don't
shit all over it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going with double stuffed golden Oreos. I'm pretty confident.
the double stuff.
The double
I like
stuffed
a double
golden
stuff.
Oreo. I am pretty confident that I could eat more double stuffed golden Oreos while high than anybody else on the planet. Like,
Give us a
It's
number.
You just got to
True.
town on them.
I mean,
The whole thing.
I've eaten. I've
you
eaten.
go overboard over the one container.
No, I've eaten a bag of them like in one night before.
In a
like
sitting?
high. Yeah, not a sitting, but you take a little break,
Yeah.
wash it down. But like,
What's a bag? I mean, you're talking about the.
I'm not
Three
talking like the
sleeves.
big, yeah, 3 sleeves, a regular, not a family size bag, but like 3 sleevers, which is probably 12 to 14 cookies
Each
on a
sleeve,
side.
yeah.
Yeah,
You can probably,
we're
yeah.
talking about 30 cookies in
Double
a
stuffed,
night,
too.
double stuffed in a night, and I probably could keep going. Like there's one of those something
Wow.
switches off in my mind, and there's no end. I'll just, be, and then I'm like, man, I'm a pig. And next thing I know, I got
Might as well knock them off now.
Yeah, and then I feel like I got to get rid of these, and then if I get in my mind, I got to get rid of these.
It's over.
Then it's literally on.
How
Now
many
it's a
calories
challenge.
do you think that is?
It's a few thousand.
Yeah, it got to be a lot.
That's
Yeah,
one of the things you don't even want to look.
No, that's what.
I mean, that's not something you could do
Like
like
300 calories
routinely.
per
Yeah.
serving, 2 cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the next day, the next day they got a fucking a gym photo shoot, and they got some kid 2 inches away from your fat Oreo face. Fucking,
Your
trying
pimply
to-
fat Oreo
yeah,
face.
trying to make you look like a fitness model. All right, last, what would Greenfield do? If you had a clone, so it was you and your clone in a room, your only 2 choices are to fuck it or kill it. What are you doing? Are you gonna fuck your clone or are you gonna kill your clone?
I gotta kill my clone.
Why?
Okay, here's my theory behind it. Because I don't want my clone going out in the world, living my life, and like confusing everybody and like fucking up my whole life.
So you think you would be an evil clone? You don't think you rely on it as an ally and go do shit like you don't want to do?
Now that's a good point. So
Yeah, that is a good point.
now that you brought that point up, but I'm gonna stay with. I think he's gonna be an evil clone. But I do like your point, and I kind of wish I would have thought about that. But because I could have just like fucked my clone and have him do cool stuff for me.
That's
Like you go on the comedy tour and he comes to let go.
That's
Oh
exactly
my God.
that's exactly what I was
would
thinking.
fuck
Send
the
him to
shit-
work.
I would fuck the shit out of my clone, or let him fuck me if he
Whatever.
Well,
Whatever
that's
he's
the thing.
into.
He's like, hey,
What if he's like, let's use this double-sided fucking dildo?
dildo. We'll do it twice.
would you double side
You'd be
dildo with
twerking
your
on it.
clone?
I would double side dildo with my fucking clone if he was go to work for
I
me.
don't think it's gay because it's your clone.
No, it's not. It's,
Same
it's,
DNA.
Yeah.
And then
It's like jacking off then.
I think I'd want to fuck my clone just because I want to see like how I do it too. And then like look at me, like dude, I'm a pretty good kisser. You know what I mean? I always thought I was, but I'm fucking
You could
better.
just ask your girl.
Yeah,
Would you blow?
yeah, but like they're gonna, yeah,
always-
but I want to feel.
Would
me
you
kiss.
go into a porta? Would you go into a porta john with your clone?
Fucking.
No, if I'm gonna fuck my clone, I want to see
I
it.
want to look in the mirror at both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to see your dick poking through that hole.
Yes.
Now, are you gonna fuck your clone, or are you gonna let your clone fuck you?
I mean,
I'm the pitcher.
Yeah, I'm a top.
yeah, he's the clone.
You know, if I'm already experimenting, you might as well go all the way with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. so
I mean, I'm sure he won't tell anybody.
But then you get to keep your clone. He's not dead, and now you have now you have a clone.
All
You
you
have a
gotta do-
personal assistant.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is eat his gun once a month, and you're ready to rock.
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta go
That's
to
a
work.
dude. That's a deal.
Yeah,
I'm taking that any day of the week.
that's a good point. Like, hey, Mike, got to go to work.
That's it.
tomorrow.
Like, hey, concrete's on a job 7 tomorrow.
All right,
Yeah.
Eddie.
I'm-
let's
I'm
go
smashing
upstairs.
brews.
I'm going to the old country club.
Yeah, we're going.
Well,
out
you've seen multiplicity,
Yeah,
right?
that's a good one.
Right, it always comes out a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in this scenario, it works out of everybody.
I hope so.
You just
If
gotta.
you're putting out that work.
What would you do though if like you came home, like you like banged your clone, you and your clone were boys, and he went to work for you. You came home though, and your clone was fucking your lady.
I don't think I would care. Like whatever.
It's your clone, right?
It's your clone.
Yeah, he's probably banged her exactly the
Is
same
that cheating?
wellness
You
that
get
you
to run the
I
train
wouldn't
on
be-
your lady with your clone.
What if your lady wanted you to do the weird train where you bang the clone while the clone bangs her?
That's what I mean. This is a best case scenario. There's no roles. There's no you don't gotta worry about any of social
There's no
fucking
taboos.
limitations.
Yeah, there's no
it's just
social
you
taboos.
and your clone
And your
and
lady.
your lady and you're doing the fucking
And 5 gallons of pudding.
Yeah.
You're doing what's it called? The Statue of Liberty when you put both hands in there. You're on the one side. You're doing that with your clone, like the Eiffel Tower. That's what it is. You're doing
Oh,
an Eiffel
yeah.
Tower with your clone on your wife. That's great.
You're like,
It's a
like
good time.
my lady's like, I'm working till 9. I'm like, well, my clone's home now.
Yeah.
Let me use that. Get some of that nugget. Some of that fire brains.
All right.
Don't worry, he knows how I like it.
Oh, man, it's a perfect place to end the show. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. Don't forget to tell your friends about Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Don't forget comedy show coming up March 14th. It's also March 21st. Got some big announcements coming up next week. Thanks, everybody, for listening. And remember, folks, Greenfield loves you. We're up.